he was here. I just can't. This dude was so bad last week. All right, folks, come on in. I know we got a lot to talk about. Come on in. What's wrong with me? Yeah, right. I mean, you like directly in the in the camera in the link.
Yeah.
Panthers win. The Panthers just beat the Falcons 30-27. We are half a game above the Panthers. The NFC South is a funny division. I think Raheem Moore's gonna get fired. Somebody got to get fired after this. The Falcons are 3-6 now. That's bad. The Panthers are actually good. Well, they tough. That's pretty bad though for the Falcons. Sucks for them. Yeah, the Falcons don't have no first round pick either. But anyway, the Bucs lose 44-32. I'm just gonna go ahead and open up the locker room. Up to 5 to 6 people can get in the locker room. So I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all vent. I'm gonna listen to y'all. I'm gonna let y'all rock out because I'm over here with it, right? I'm over here with it. But I'm gonna open the locker room up early, and you guys can have at it. I don't have too much. I'm gonna let y'all. We're gonna rotate. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all talk, and then I'll finish it up. But the link is in the description box. If you click on the link, you get in line to get in the locker room and voice your frustrations with the team today. The Bucs fall to 6-4. The Panthers are 6-5. The Falcons are 3-6. The Saints are 2-8. I didn't think the Falcons gonna be this bad, but they're bad.
What's up, man?
What's happening?
Damn, Atlanta can't come through for a brother, man. Needed them to win the whole loss. Carolina catching up to us. Dang.
Yeah, this division is weird.
Yeah, it is, bro. But, bro, man, explain. Like, I don't get how can you run for over 200 yards and then decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 2? I mean, I hate to say this, but I knew the game was over when they got that interception inside inside the 11 or the 12, and they came away with 3 points. I was just like, they ain't winning this game. And then for the love of God, we have the worst 2-point play calls I've ever seen in my life, man. I've never seen the play calls we call on 2-point conversion. Just take the points. I mean, it ain't hard. Like, it wasn't no point in taking the 2-point conversion at all. I mean, that was just like, come on. But, I mean, it's the Bucs, I guess. But, I mean, I'm not even surprised with now watch Sean Tucker. Watch you don't hear nothing from him the rest of the year. They gonna all of a sudden he gonna be in Todd Bowles' doghouse next week. Watch.
I mean, I can say a lot, but I just want to hear from you guys. Like, I got the link in the description box, man. I watched what you guys watch. We all watch.
I'll say this from an offensive standpoint. I mean, I think if you just if you can just show a different formation for once, because everybody knew what the damn play was going to be. Every third down, you got to get in shotgun, a bunch trips, flicks, or motion into that. You run the same little routes. That interception Baker threw, I don't know where the hell he was throwing the ball. He should have just took the sack on that play, gave him a short field. And then for some reason, I don't know why, bro. Like the spotting of the ball, like on that one play, I forgot who Auden, where he clearly fell at the marker and the ball was like a yard even further. I thought that was kind of ridiculous how they spotted that. I mean, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but it was just all over the place. But I mean, I'm not even shocked that I'm not even mad that they lost. It's just what I saw. Like, I mean, the OC, I can't say you got players out with his play call is limited. Dude, you call the same mess. Even with a healthy offense, you still call the same mess, and it's predictable. But, I mean, I was just glad that they was able to finally, for once, run the ball. I mean, hopefully you can get a good balance going forward the rest of the year. Showcase that you can run the ball when need, but I don't know. Well,
I mean, you know what I mean?
yeah, that's what it is. That's just what it is. I mean, I'd rather it be I'd rather it be an AFC team than an NFC team. I mean, that's the one bright spot of it. But I mean, it's just amazing how like you had 9 lead changes and you just fumbled the bag. Like it was just like the score. Like it was just like when they scored, it was like high school plays, like little basic stuff. Like I mean, I thought they did like in certain aspects of the game. I thought they did okay containing Josh Allen, but come on, bro. You knew when you got down there inside the 10, it's third and goal, second and goal. You knew what was finna happen. Put a man on him and just go. And then what's his name?
Can I say something? Hey, it's funny because you always talk about you don't like little safeties, and I'll tell you. And it showed on that play. Did you see Antoine Winfield Jr. get molded?
Yeah, I was like, hey.
He ran him over like it was nothing.
I mean, but I would say that Josh Allen ain't no little ass dude. Like
he's not.
But
that's where the flaws come in of having small safeties. You got 2 little guys back there.
Yeah.
That's starting to catch up with us too. And then on top of that, they're not like speedsters, so the big play's gonna keep coming.
And once again,
Zion is soft. I'm sorry, he's soft. He is so soft. I call him Storm. His new name is Storm Shadow. All he do is just stay with the person. It's never no aggression or nothing. All he do is just follow you around like a shadow.
Who is this again?
Zion.
Once again, third and long, he get beat. Like, dude, come on. How you don't know to play back?
Because he doesn't bump and run. He doesn't do it. All he does is just shadow the person and then try to make a play on the ball. He don't get physical at all. He is soft, man. He's soft. Then he always got that little bug-eyed, confused look. No, man.
I mean, hell. At this
Seatbelt.
I'd rather see the 3-5 in his spot for now instead of him. But you don't pay me.
But that's what I was saying. I was like, if anybody Benjamin Moore need to be rotating with is Zion. I'm sorry. I know he just got paid, but nah. I ain't seen nothing out of him really all year. He don't impress me.
I don't see what it was worth re-signing him.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why they paid that much for him. I don't see it.
I don't see nothing. I mean, he a good depth player, but that kind of money you paying him, I was like, I didn't get that.
He's just too little, man. I mean, we just too little in the back end. And then really outside of the corners, we don't have any speed.
We got no pass rush neither.
No speed.
I mean,
we ain't got speed there either.
I mean, I don't know about y'all, but did y'all laugh every time they rushed 4?
I mean, I was like, what's the purpose? Just keep blitzing. You might as well. You're giving up chunk plays.
They can't keep blitzing. It would have been worse.
I mean, when he threw those 2 touchdowns he threw to Cook, when he threw, when he just threw it down there, I said, when I saw Yaya downfield, I'm like, why you got this man in coverage?
Anthony Nelson got burnt. I don't know why he was in coverage either. Like covering James Cook, like that was wild too.
I mean, I just
maybe he need to get out. Maybe he need to go through a 4-3 because having to drop one of them guys every time is killing us.
I mean, you didn't get no push whatsoever. I mean, did we even get a hurry today?
First half, first quarter. It looked good first quarter.
And then I thought when he threw that first interception, if Dennis would have just ran in there and just hit him, you might have would have got a safety.
The ball. I mean, god damn, man. The kid is just running over this team like a treadmill, and you still refuse to just give him a ball when you need a couple yards in the cloud of dust. It was 3rd and 2.
Yeah, he called a pass.
Baker threw that pick. It was 3rd and 2. Give him the ball. He been running all over them. What, you don't think your running backs can get 2 yards? You always got to throw on like 3rd and short. I don't understand that OC, man. I don't care what y'all say, man.
Listen, he got out-coached.
He's trash. He outcoached himself. I mean, it's just he outcoached himself. He beat himself trying to overthink things. Why are you throwing the ball? Like I said,
on the job.
When he threw, bro, I don't want to hear that. We too far through the season for you to still be learning. I mean, it's simple stuff. Your team is running the ball. We got like 200.
I'm with you. I feel
bro,
you.
We got 200 yards rushing.
Don't make no adjustments. We don't make adjustments at halftime. That's his problem right now. He does not know how. He's not capable of making adjustments.
He still just refused to run the ball when he's supposed to run the ball. It's 3rd and 2. Why are you passing it?
That too.
This guy is running all over the field. He got 200 yards rushing. You still want to keep on throwing it, huh?
I mean, both backs were effective. How the hell you don't run it? And you knew that you was gonna be able to run the ball. That's what makes it even worse.
Run the ball because we obviously can't stop them. So why not slow the game down and run the ball?
Hey man, Baker got Baker. I'm tired of people making excuses for Baker missing. He missing people, man. He missing people.
Did y'all see? Yeah. Let me jump in and I'll let y'all rock out. Did y'all see the graph or the statistic brought up by commentators about the Bucs tight ends? The only team in the NFL with no touchdown in the last 35 receptions, last in the NFL. Last no touchdown. The only team in the NFL with tight end with no touchdowns.
What tight end is?
35 receptions from the tight end position. Last in the NFL. I was like, gee.
We have all those tight ends on the team, and they don't even put them on the field at all. Don't even try nobody. Just bring Otten out there, put him in the slot, run him in motion, and we know we going to the side. He runs to the motion on every time.
Every time.
They keep trying to take
every defensive coordinator should know. Whatever side I run to, that's what side the ball going to every time. It ain't hard to figure that out.
Shout out to Jay Foster with the $2 super chat. Gave up 2 big TDs, dropping DNs into coverage twice. Yes.
Yeah. You got DNs, guarding wide receivers too. That don't help. That's on Todd Bowles right there. And then they're gonna put the camera on him. He got that stupid look on his face he have every game.
And why the hell he challenged that play early in the game that dropped the incomplete pass? Why the hell did he challenge
that Ted's play? I don't know what he was thinking. The one he should have been challenging was the one Cade Otten caught.
Yeah, that's where you should have challenged.
That was first down.
That was a bullshit.
I don't care what that virtual, whatever the hell they was talking about. Virtual my ass. That was first down.
He
landed right on. He landed his buttocks was right there on the line.
And the ball was another yard ahead. So how that wasn't?
I don't get that. Ain't
It's like
nobody
that line
challenged him.
judge looking for whatever part of his body hit the ground first, regardless where the ball at. If the ball ain't past the line, the rest of it don't matter. I
Ball was
guess I don't
way
know
past the line though. That's
exactly
my
because he was falling
I
backwards.
will
He was
say this
falling
though.
backwards.
I will say this. I will say this. Baker has been playing, pretty good this season. But I will say this. You saw the difference between Josh Allen and Baker Mayfield. You saw the difference.
Absolutely. He
yeah.
make, but
You saw
not
the
only did
difference.
he make play, he made plays with his arm though when he needs to. Baker be
Yeah.
still missing players.
This is what I
He
was trying to tell
still is.
people. Baker is not a bad quarterback, right? But he has a ceiling. It is not Super Bowl. Unless something dramatically happens against every team above us and across the conference, we're not going to win Super Bowl with Baker Mayfield because of the limitations. He has a ceiling. He has a high floor, low ceiling. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he's been playing pretty good with the injuries and all that. I'm not using it as an excuse, but this game should let
He
everybody
looking
know.
real. He looking real Fitzpatrick to me.
Let everybody
Yeah.
know this game. There's levels to the quarterback position, like levels. Like the Buffalo Bills don't have any like great receivers at all,
Any great receivers.
And
and they
they
put up
benched their
44.
top receiver today.
And they put up 44. Not because of the receivers, because of
Josh
one
Allen.
guy.
Josh Allen had 21 of them by himself
Right. So
with his legs.
Yeah, but he was throwing
He
people
threw
open
two of them.
too.
He threw two of
yeah,
them.
he's a problem. Josh Allen is really him. Like there's only a few quarterbacks. It's no knock on Baker. You know what I'm saying? It's just only a few quarterbacks like Allen. Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, a healthy Burrow. There's only really four quarterbacks really like that. I mean, like I said, there's only really 4 quarterbacks that's really like that. So Baker is like the second tier, like middle second tier, bottom second tier type quarterback, maybe top, that mid tier, you know what I'm saying? But games like this, you want to see more from the guy that you're supposed to probably pay $40 million to, 40 plus million.
Exactly.
I don't think he worked it though.
That's why they guaranteed his next year. He ain't getting no big extension.
But I mean, to me, and man, I'm gonna say this too. I'm done with the Todd Bowles and the whole pass rush thing, man.
Oh
Todd
yeah.
Bowles have said it on multiple interviews that he does not care about the outside pass rushers. He been saying that all this year and plus all last year. So at this point, okay, he is who he is, man.
Yeah, but I seen Dennis Savassi Dennis was blitzing on his blitz, and he was there and he'll stop. Why did he keep
So he's
stopping?
coming
He
on
just
that
got
first
missed one.
interception.
Yeah, he just
All
stopped.
he
He
had to do was
stopped.
keep running. He could have got
Keep
us.
running.
He
He would
probably
have
would have
got
got a
right in.
safety.
He would have got in his face, tipped the ball, made an interception or something. He just ran there and he stopped. He did it like 3 times today. I'm like, what are you doing?
But we should have
And that tells
scored.
me that's coaching. He thinking
The
he finna
Rams,
get on
the
the
Rams
field.
on top of Seattle already. But that should have been touchdown though. They're about to hang 40 on us. When we got that interception from Paris, that should have been a touchdown, man. We should have scored. He refused to run the ball.
They tried to run the ball. In that situation, they was looking for the run. He didn't run play. That was the time to open up play action. But he ain't got no play to dial up. Just sit there and run a simple I formation play action, hit the back in the flat or something. That would have been there the whole game.
How much y'all want to bet Tucker don't never touch the ball again once Buck Everett come back?
Oh, of course they're gonna put him right back on the bench. They're gonna put him right
Tucker
on the
ain't gonna
bench.
touch the ball no more.
And he's showing what he can do, and they're gonna put him
I've
right
been
back on
calling
the
for that.
bench.
I've been calling for that man for 5-6 weeks, man. I don't know I don't know why they don't like him. I don't know. Is he smashed one of their daughters or something? I don't get it.
I don't know. I think
How can you not like?
Like
I
so?
think they don't like his pass blocking, but it don't really matter because we ain't gonna,
I
But
mean,
we ain't gonna use him
I've
on
actually
pass
been
blocking
watching him this
situations.
year. His pass blocking ain't been that bad. It's he can't catch. I can't tell. I just don't think they give this kid an opportunity because his pass blocking ain't been bad this year. It hasn't been.
The Bucs had 3 turnovers. Only got 10 points out of that. 3 turnovers, and they only got 10 points. Josh Allen accounted for 6 touchdowns. He threw 2 picks. When you win a turnover battle, you tend to kind of win the game.
Win the game, and we still lost.
And we ran the ball very well. Remember I told y'all in the preview video, If we run the ball, I think if the Bucs turned around and handed the ball off 45 to 60 times, I think the Bucs would have won the game.
I say that too, man.
Like if they just would turn around and just hand the ball
10
off
minutes.
to White and Sean Tucker, just turn around and just keep handing the ball off. Keep Baker attempts under 15. I think we win the game. Like they couldn't stop the run. They couldn't stop the run.
And quit running
At
them
all.
jet sweeps. They are so untimely when they call them jet sweeps.
But
But
I'm
even
done
them
with
were even effective today. I seen Tez got 5. I seen a couple. They'll get a few yards on that defense. They just, like he said, he just give them the ball. Just run the ball. We already had we had 10 minutes more of possession time than they did. It should have been more like 15, 20.
But man, if you can't beat winning teams, good teams, dude, you're not going to no Super Bowl, and that's just what it is with me. To me, I
You
want
beat them
Super
by
Bowl.
keeping their quarterback and their offense off the field.
And
And the best way to do that is run the ball. He just
I say
refused
that
to.
too.
I don't know what's up with Grizz. He all he want to do is throw it.
And we got the Rams next week, so I don't know how we're gonna keep Matthew Stafford off the field.
Man, they finna
And
hang for it.
And I'm gonna tell you like this too, man. When you playing those kind of quarterbacks, they don't call holding on them quarterbacks, man.
At all.
They don't. You know what I'm saying? You don't get them holder call because it was the same old way when we had Tom Brady. It was the exact same way. For some reason, our offensive line became great, but they just don't call holding on them kind of quarterbacks. So that's why, man, you got to hit them in the mouth, man.
It wasn't too bad today. O-line wasn't too bad today.
They
I
didn't
think he
give
held on the
him
ball.
like one sack.
We should have ran the ball 50. Remember when New England was some weeks will run the ball 48 to 52 times? Remember that?
Yeah.
That was the time to do it.
I understand. Like we knew the Buffalo could not stop the run. They could not stop the run. Just turn around, hand the ball off. 1st and 10, 2nd and 4. 3rd and just keep running. Like they could have just ran the ball the entire game.
Rizard trying to be too cute. The route combos is horrible.
And the problem,
You know what's crazy?
Here's another thing that's concerning for the Bucs. They're giving up a lot of explosive plays, man.
Yeah, man. I was just gonna say that.
And that's a concern for me. Like
there is no pass rush today. There's absolutely no pass rush. Y'all ever notice that? Y'all ever notice that the D linemen get into the body of the guards and the tackle, and then when it's time to put a hand on the quarterback, they don't rip, dip, or do nothing. They just stand there.
They don't rip.
Yeah.
Well, that's what Jags do.
I watched Braswell just run right by the guy like he just don't even know what he's doing out there. I'm like, why is he still on this team?
That's what Jags do, bro.
Past the
you
guy.
know what's so crazy? You know, it's another thing about Todd Bowles, like not a terrible coach, but when you look at these locker room shots with other coaches, man, like why they look so much more into the team than Todd Bowles?
Exactly, energized.
Like, I don't understand. It's like Ben Johnson, Dan Campbell, like everybody is latched onto their team. And look, Todd Bowles is a very stoic guy, like stoic, like he's very dry. God damn.
Last week, I heard y'all boys talking about his energy, and he showed the most energy on the sideline for a completed pass that he thought was incomplete.
And I saw the Patriots coach go over there and rile up his whole defense on that last drive which stopped us.
Mike Vrabel, when you see these other coaches,
Vrabel went over there and riled up that defense.
Like God,
that's why they be hyped.
What's going on with the Bucs? Like that. Remember, I told y'all this too. Like, and I'll get into the details. The Bucs are trending the wrong way.
Yeah,
they're trending the wrong way. It's like it's almost like sleepwalking. They're out there, they're doing things, they're getting first downs, they're scoring points, but it's not equating to the arrow going up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not going up. It's like they're just out there. Like
no attention to detail, not finishing drives, not sustaining drives.
Right.
Can't get off the field when you need to.
Yep.
So is it time to get rid of Bowles next year?
I think they can't do the simple things that people do in football to win, which is block, tackle, and execute. Like he try to be too cute on defense. It's like the next time I see Yaya Diaby or Nelson in coverage, like I'm not understanding that, and you don't have the pass rush to do so.
But
And then
again,
you're playing man coverage with defensive ends and outside linebackers that can't even.
So if we only rush 4, one of them gotta go back.
Yeah.
That's what y'all not understanding.
Also, the Bucs have a problem in the red zone too.
Diaby was like 50 yards downfield when he got beat on that pass. Like, why is that man way downfield like that?
Because he was in man coverage.
If you're rushing 4, one of the outside linebackers got to drop in the coverage.
Was that not
if you're not getting pressure, you're gonna get burnt there.
Was that not the same defensive play that Yaya had against the Redskins in the playoff last year when he was 1-on-1 man coverage on the running back? Did we not learn?
Austin Eckler. Yep.
Did we not learn?
Same thing happened with Nelly. Was it last week or the week before?
Yep.
I mean, they're gonna go right to that matchup.
Remember when I told y'all when teams at this point of the season they got enough tape on your defense when it comes to tendencies, and you have a competent OC and a competent coach, they're going to figure it out. And we're getting figured out. Like competent coach, competent OC is going to figure you out. That scheme works against bad teams or confused teams. But when
opposing coaches,
when teams have their coaching staff together, they're going to figure it out.
We're gonna be one and done in the playoffs if we make the playoffs. Man, I'm gonna be real, bro. I'm sick of this junk, man. Because we're gonna go up on a good run against all these star teams, and everybody gonna be fucking good.
Get hype and play the Rams.
And then we're gonna get one and done in the playoffs. Man, I'm tired of that junk, bro.
Yeah, because we finna play the Falcons, they trash. The Carolina, they up and comers. New Orleans
they
trash.
And they might beat us.
Feeling themselves.
And Carolina is coming.
Might gonna beat us. They play like they play today. They gonna beat us, not Mike.
That's it. But y'all gotta remember that's only they get up to play Atlanta for some reason. I don't know what it is. They always get up to play. Now they'll play us tough the first time, but we'll find a way to win. Like last year when they won 4 out of 5 games. Then when we played them the second time, we had to remind them like, "Hey, y'all ain't really like that."
I don't know, Big Bucks. At this point,
when it comes to teams growing, like even with us, pre 2020, right? Like we started, we got an injection of growth and we start growing. You're seeing that with the Panthers. Like the Panthers are literally growing up. Like they're kind of figuring it out. They kind of like getting themselves together, and they're missing a couple of pieces, but you can tell they're right there. They're like they're where I thought Atlanta would be at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Atlanta has regressed bad. Like,
and I'm gonna tell y'all something too. Baker ain't got 5 years, man. Baker taking too many injuries. You know what I'm saying, man? He taking too many hits now.
I'm glad that Baker playing the way he playing. Because that money talk.
Like, man, like the 32 points that we scored, it was like, did we score 32? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that was all Sean Tucker. And I'm glad Baker playing the way he playing, because when all that chat and talk about the MVP and this and that, and they talking about, he about to be a highest paid quarterback, I'm like, bro, don't set this franchise back trying to pay this man like he like that.
Thank you, bro. I say the same thing, man.
Y'all
and Baker been playing good this year. I give him credit. He been playing good, but it's just, man, I don't think he have 5 years though.
See, the thing about playing good will win you games, but it will not win you with the games that matter.
Right.
He finished with over 200 yards passing.
But I just like the fact that the Bucs just like, I can't fathom the fact that just basic football. If a team can't do something, if they're weak in the area, you keep drilling that until they figure it out. And the Buffalo Bills defensive line, front seven, could not stop the Bucs run game.
They're trying to be too cute. They're trying to go through the game as if like, hey, we had a balanced attack, instead of like, you can't stop this. I'm gonna keep doing it until you stop it.
Exactly.
Instead of, hey, we're gonna have a balanced game plan. Like, no.
But that's old school football. Don't nobody like old school football no more. And that's the problem. And these coaches now,
wins and losses.
Yeah, I mean, that's me too. I mean, I feel the same old way. I mean, if you can run 50 times the whole game, if you know what I'm saying, and man, if they can't stop it, then man, I mean, you keep doing it. I don't get that neither.
I don't understand why we have. I know when whatchamacallit went out with a hip, which I know he do because he get hurt every game. Dean. Then they put Morris in there. He's 20 yards off the ball. If you go back and watch him play the whole time in college, he was up on the man. He don't play well in zone like
Yeah,
that.
he
And they
don't.
keeping
Yeah.
him
That's
back there.
always been the Bucs, though.
He a press corner. He's definitely a press corner.
Exactly.
I
I know
mean,
he's fresh. He don't play enough because he hurt and all that. I get it. I know
But
it's like
hey, if you really dive into it, I'm not gonna blame him from a coaching standpoint because if he pressed that game, if he played his game, he can't do that with that D line doing what they was doing. He would have been toasted every time.
yeah.
Pro
Without
Man,
speed,
seconds
he
is
ain't
Zion
got no speed, and
and
they slow.
Zion is
So
trash, man. That dude's sorry, man.
y'all
Josh Allen.
do realize the last three corners we done, like all the corners we've drafted have been pressed, but they want them out there playing zone. I mean, go
yeah.
back to when they took Carlton Davis and Jamel Dean in back-to-back years. They were both
Yep.
pressed corners, but what they got
But,
them playing.
but somebody just made the point. Just because
the D line. Your front end work with your back
you don't
end.
get no pressure from the
Right.
edge, so you can't
You
play. You
can't
gotta
play.
play zone.
Yeah,
But
you can't play press when your quarterback got 4 seconds.
Todd Bowles have repeatedly said he don't value the outside rush.
And
He
he
have
He
don't
lying.
continually said that.
and he don't
He
value
lying.
winning either.
He's
Yeah,
lying.
he lying. He lying. He lying. He just saying that because he getting 4 sacks a game with corners
And
and
blitzing
safety.
and
He
blitzing.
But
lying.
that's what he rather.
Yeah,
He
we number
lying.
one at blitz and safeties and
Mhm.
linebackers.
I mean, but he don't even disguise any of it. Like everybody step on the line, you know who finna back off and who gonna come. If Winfield come to the line, you know he's finna come from the right hand side every time.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hey,
let me give y'all
I
the breakdown of the stats real quick, and we'll get back to the conversation.
All right.
Game stats. This is gonna throw y'all off pretty bad, but time of possession (TOP). The Bucs had about 35 minutes and 7 seconds. The Buffalo Bills had about 24 minutes and 53 seconds to put up 44 points.
He should have won.
Total yards: 367 for the Bucs, 414 for the Bills. Total plays: the Bucs had 68 total plays. The Bills had 53. Bucs averaged
Let him out.
5.
Let him out of stage.
The Bucs averaged 5.4 yards per play. The Bills averaged 7.8 yards per play. Bucs passing yards: 165. Bills 317. Passing yards per play: the Bucs 5.9. The Bills 10.6. Rushing yards: the Bucs had 202 yards of rushing. The Bills had 97. The Bucs averaged 5.2 yards per rush. The Bills averaged 4.2. The Bucs had two turnovers. The Bills had 3. All right, so individual stats or box score, if y'all want to call it a box score. We'll start with the Bucs, obviously. Baker, 16 for 28, 173, 6.2 yards per throw, 57% completion percentage, QBR 72.5. Those of you that like advanced stats. Josh Allen, 19 for 30, 63% completion percentage, 317, 10 yards to throw, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks, 104 QBR. Rushing: Sean Tucker, 19 carries, 106 yards, 5.6 yards a carry. Two rushing touchdowns, longest 43. Rashad White, 10 for 51, 5.1 yards a carry. Baker had 5 rushes, 9. James Cook, 16 carries, 48 yards. Josh Allen, 6 carries for 40 yards, 3 rushing touchdowns. Baker had 1 rushing touchdown as well. Receiving: Sterling Shepard, 4 catches for 54 yards. Emeka, 5 for 40. Sean Tucker, 2 for 34 with a touchdown. Sean Tucker had a great day. Shout out to him. 3 touchdowns total. Cade Otton, 2 catches for 28 yards, 5 targets. Emeka was targeted 9 times. Rashad White, 2 catches for 11 yards. Tez Johnson, 1 catch for 6 yards after what he had last week, which was a big drop off, well, sort of.
Averaging about 30 yards a game.
Terrell Shavers, an unknown receiver for the Bills, 4 catches for 90 yards, a touchdown. James Cook, 3 catches for 66, a touchdown. Ty Johnson, running back, 2 for 61, 1 touchdown for him. Gabe had 3 for 40. Dawson Knox had 1 catch for 23. Curtis Samuels had that crazy catch, but two for 19. Joshua Palmer, two catches for 17 yards. Let's get down to the defensive stats. The Bucs had two sacks.
Say that again.
The Bucs had no sacks. Winfield Jr.
Oh,
led the team in tackles with 6. Zion with 6. Tykeem Smith with 5. 2 pass defenses. Benjamin Morris 4 tackles. Devontae David had 4 tackles. Braswell had 4 tackles. Savase Dennis with 4 tackles with a pick. Jacob Parrish with a pick. Logan Hall with a tackle for loss, 3 tackles. Anthony Nelson with 2 tackles. Diaby with 2 tackles. Let's see.
Parrish is balling.
Yeah. So also I want to bring this up too, and this is going to be a telltale time for a lot of people. The kickoff return coverage team was terrible today.
Lord have mercy.
Terrible.
And it was always to the right side.
Right there.
That was a Seattle game all over again. Y'all remember
the same side?
You remember the Seattle game? How they kept breaking the returns? Mm-hmm. Same thing all over again. It ain't like that. I mean, every time they had a big return, score.
But why after the second time? Why not kick it in the back of the end zone?
Exactly. They're only gonna move up 5 yards. If you're gonna give up 40 yards on the return.
There go to coaching. It happened 4 times to the same side. So after the second time, both of them are like, all right, kick it to the back of the end zone. We'll let them get it at the 25.
Well, that would be when you have to make an adjustment. You don't do that.
So the kickoff return yards. Miko Hardman had 1 for 61. Ray Davis, running back from Kentucky, y'all remember him. 4 returns for 158 yards, 39.5 yards return. I mean, like, God, 6 returns for 234 yards. 39 yards per return.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
So what that bring the total yardage to the game to? About 600-700?
Yep.
Man, I'm gonna tell y'all.
They almost gave up a stack.
This team remind me. This team here, they remind me of them old Houston Oilers, man. They do the same thing what them Houston Oilers used to do back in the day. Get your hopes up, then bam, they just shoot you in the heart. Real, man.
Emeka is having a hard time.
He's not a number 1. He's a great number 2.
Well, we knew that. I mean, I'm not tripping on that.
Yeah. But tell me why, like on 3rd and short, Resort, instead of running the ball, Resort, they're route combos. They'll flood. They'll do 3 drags, and then they don't like scheme wide receivers open for like 1-on-1. It's like he's just calling a play.
There's play callers and people who just call plays.
But why not just blitz Josh Allen every down? Man, I would blitz. I just would have blitzed him
ball.
every play.
You can't do that. You can't do it. It's impossible to do that. You'll get shredded.
Well, we still got shredded anyway. I'd say, shoot, man, you put a hat on him. You know what I mean?
That would have been a 60. And the Bills' O-line is pretty good. I told y'all the Bills' O-line is pretty good. I told y'all that.
They basically put up 50. And then when them boys was pulling in the red zone, and when any team pulls on us in the red zone, them linebackers, Levante and Savase, they look so small. Can't nobody fill no gaps when linemen start pulling. It look real bad. Them holes is ridiculous.
And I'm gonna tell you, it's time to get rid of Levante David. Man, all these players that's in their 30s on defense, dude, it's just time to move on from them dudes, man. I just think it's time to move on from them. Mike Evans, too. I like Mike, man, but it's just time to move on from these guys.
It didn't matter what the Bucs did. Even when they blitzed, guys was open. You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't matter.
Nah, it didn't matter at all.
If you can't get any pressure with 4, you're cooked.
Hey, what's crazy is they probably have a better success with pressure and sacks if they put Vita Vea at defensive end on 3rd down situations. Because they're not going to get nothing from the edge.
No.
Yeah, that just might though.
Vita did
And they
actually
never. And I've been watching the past 2 years. They never put Yaya at defensive tackle on third down. Like Buccos was talking about it like before the season started. What's our NASCAR package? We do not have one. I was like, yo, put Yaya at the 3 technique, put the
We
son
don't
at
have one
end,
now, especially
put
since
Vita Bay
Kalijah
at
gone.
end. And I'm like, bruh, we have no NASCAR package passing down situations to rush the passer. They're going to come off the edge and hold the offensive tackle.
Where is our NASCAR
and
package?
hope.
Who is our NASCAR package? Anthony Nelson, Yaya Diaby, Braswell, and
Logan Hall.
oh, that's our NASCAR package.
Man, but they don't run.
I like Elijah Roberts.
I like Elijah
No, they
Roberts
don't do no
too.
DT.
He gonna get better.
Why they not playing
But
him
they-
enough?
But they don't do no
For some
stunts to
reason,
me,
they
man. They
still-
don't
they
do
still
enough
like-
stunts to me.
Greg Gaines in there getting
Terrible
dogged
pass.
out.
They're
I don't know why they just don't go with
Awful.
the 2 Elijahs.
The last 2 games, the Bucs combined for 1 sack.
One sack.
You might as well play the Elijah Roberts and Elijah Simmons. Greg Gaines ain't giving you nothing, man.
At all.
They need to put Elijah Roberts at defensive end. They need to go to a traditional 4-man front. Stop with
Okay,
the
that's
3-man.
fine. They put Elijah Simmons in at the other tackle and put him on the outside. Anything some got to be. I'm sure Elijah Roberts is better than Nelly at rushing the pass off the edge.
I think so too.
What's going on,
It
guys?
ain't complicated. The thing is, nobody on the defense can win 1-on-1.
But I think with Logan Hall, his problem is he's too big, man. I would have tried them to come off the edge standing up. He's too big to play on the outside, but then he's too small to play tackle.
Could have just traded Michael Parsons or Myles Garrett.
We should have. Trey Hendrickson was right there too for like a second round.
Yeah, we should have got a pass rusher, man.
But sometimes man, you gotta say screw them draft picks.
I don't know if y'all
I don't think Logan Hall is too small. I think he's jumping the ball too high.
He's weird.
I just
He's
got
like
here.
a weird player, bro.
I just got here. I didn't know if y'all were.
He's a William Golson clone.
Yeah. I didn't know if y'all talked about it or not, but did y'all see the 2 plays where like Yaya and Anthony Nelson are like 30 yards downfield for the touchdowns?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, any quarterback that see that you know that they finna go there.
Why? Like, what do you get out of that? What do you get out of Yaya covering 40 yards downfield and Nelson? Like, what is that?
Yeah, like somebody said in the chat, like people put a lot of stock on the Bucs run defense, but they disregard like we always the bottom 7 in pass defense. They disregard that part. Like, we can't run the ball. So what? So what? You can't run the ball. So what?
You don't need to.
So what?
You know?
You don't need to run the ball when you can just throw it all over the field because you can't get home with 4.
When you see him,
and that's why y'all gonna continue to see Yaya and Nelly in coverage.
Yeah, because
he's trying to do it with 4, but if you ain't got nobody that can just bring hell off the edge, it's pointless.
I feel like most audibles that QBs do against us, I feel like I've seen it too, is like they see how the defense is like formed up, and since they watched it on film, they can see that Nelson or Yaya dropping into coverage. So they're like, oh, someone's about to be open, easy.
See, at some point, yeah, you draft, develop, but you got to be able to combine some veterans that are still good with the young guys. You got to be able to get that combination going.
Some leaders.
We got the team of the decade. Y'all forgetting that. He don't believe in that. He want to bring back the same guys every year, and not
no. He want to keep his draft picks so he hope he can at least hit on 3 out of the 5 or the 6 that we have.
And you can't develop if you're not putting. Yeah, and you can't develop if you're like drafting these corners or these guys that are playing like different kind of positions that they don't play in college.
We don't have no thumpers out there.
I mean, think about it.
I think it's time to move on from Todd Bowles next year, man. If we don't get to an NFC Championship game, it's time to move on from him.
I would say that if I want to see how this draft goes. If he don't get no thumpers and no pass rushers, man, I'm done with him too.
I'm done after this year. We don't get to NFC Championship game because I can't keep going
this is the thing too in Bucko. Like we were talking about this. It's like now we're like 3 years in, the same thing every year. Now we're in our losing streak in the middle of the season.
That's it.
It's gonna be like that.
Every time, every year, it's the same thing. We start off hot.
We're not drafting with
the good thing about Tabo's scheme. The good thing about Tabo's scheme, I did a stat too, that we're number one in the NFL this season with secondary sacks, and in the last 4 years, I think we got 67 sacks from the secondary or back seven, which is tops. But you don't win games. You're not going to win at a high level with that stat.
That's not sustainable wins. That's not a great stat. That's don't say nothing about the defense.
Sean McDermott out-schemed that, knew that was coming, and now we have Sean McVay next week who's going to see right through it too.
Joe Brady was too, like somebody said in the chat. Brady, I like the power to see bands. NFL offenses are too innovative. They're too innovative for your type of scheme. Like you got to be able to forever change your scheme and make some adjustments. You just can't say I'm going to blitz a linebacker. I'm going to blitz a corner. Like that, you got to come up with creative ways to do that.
And there's no disguises like in film. Like you know who's coming when they're coming. Like, that's why they audible all the time.
Man, how do Vabro, man? That
defense
dude
is like Madden plays. Just pressing the button.
But that dude Vabro, man, that dude wins, man.
Remember the Mad Dog, Engage 8, Mad Dog, Dime Blitz? Like that stuff that's not going to work. That's not going to work.
No.
That's old school.
That's old. Engage 8, remember Mad Dog and Dime Blitz?
Yeah.
Yeah, you take the with Dime Blitz, you take the linebacker and put it right between the guard and the tackle. You know what I'm saying? So that way he can you can shift over. That's not going to work in today's NFL. Like that is not going to work.
This ain't mad in 2004. That just don't work no more.
Yeah, that Engage 8, that don't work. That Madden Dime Blitz or that Nickel Blitz. Yeah, the Nickel Blitz. No, that's not.
Like literally every play today, someone was at least like 5 yards open.
Mm-hmm.
Every play for the Bills, somebody was open.
Right.
Hey, if I see Josh Gazard line up in five wide again, and third is short, and second is short when we should be running the football, somebody slap that man. I'm sick of that 5 wide crap. It do not work. You have 5 wide. It do not work. And it's like these receivers aren't schemed open. They drag across the middle of the field and they're covered. There's no separation. There's nobody open.
Are you talking about that Baker interception, right? I don't think I've ever seen that play work.
Nah, we went 5 wide when we
you know what that play call was? It was split. It was taking the receivers from each side and splitting them across, and then Baker picks the receiver that he wants to throw to.
And I don't think it's worked all season. I don't even think it's worked all season.
It worked against the Texans, but it ain't worked since.
Well, since they got film on it don't work no more.
That junk do not, and they're calling plays to get if it's 3rd and 4, they're calling plays to get 4 yards for a first down instead of just like, hey, I'm gonna run you off right here. If you guard me, somebody gonna be open behind me because you got to pick something. I'm gonna pick apart your cover 3. If you cover 0, cover 1, like I'm gonna pick you apart. Something they're not doing that. That third down that we didn't get, and we ended up putting the ball, and I was like, we gonna lose now because the defense not gonna hold them. They had trips on one side and Cade Otten ISO, and all three of them ran freaking drags across the field, and it was an incomplete pass.
What was that?
It was like 3rd and 4.
Oh yeah, that was the one when I was saying like we can't punt here. If you punt here, you lose the game.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Like you're gonna give Todd Bowles gonna give the ball back to Josh Allen. Like what?
He threw it to Sterling Shepard, and if Sterling Shepard would have caught the ball, he would have been short anyway.
Right.
Baker's missing a lot of people. There was one time in the red zone where he threw the ball to Cade Otten on the floor, but the running back was wide open in the flats.
I keep telling y'all that it happened last week. I told you Rashad White be wide open.
Well, he
and
got
he
Sean
did not
Tucker
look at it.
touchdown. The Sean Tucker touchdown work.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He threw two. He threw
But
two
that
nice
was a
passes.
perfect throw.
He loves throwing to Cade Otton when Cade Otton's like double covered. I don't get it. I don't understand.
And every time Rashad White is wide open, and he won't throw him the ball.
Nope.
Punting that ball on 4th and 2, man. That was game.
Yeah.
Just throw it out.
Yeah, 4th
I
and 2.
knew we was gonna lose when we punted that ball. I was like, the defense not gonna hold him.
No, the defense ain't been holding him since the second half. Like it's not happening.
And them boys need to tell Parrish like, hold your head up, boy, because you was balling. I don't care about no face mask, none of that. Every game this year, you coming up. You probably leading the team in tackles after Tyke. That boy Parrish is balling.
I think
and that's the problem. The people leading in tackles is our little safety and our little nickel back.
I think Tyke Smith is outplaying Winfield Jr. I think he is.
Yes, I told you. I've been saying it. I said 31 ain't really showed me too much this year. He ain't.
We give up so many explosive plays, man. Like long plays too, man. Like 40+ yards. Like God dang, man.
And then it be on 3rd and long when they give it up. That's what I can't figure out.
3rd and long.
Yeah, it was 3rd and 6. It was 3rd and 6.
3rd and 16.
They got a false start with mid 3rd and 11, and they got 15 yards on the play.
Yeah, that's when Zion gave up. Like Zion, how you not playing back to the sticks, knowing it's 3rd and long?
Because all he do is shadow people. I told you, all he don't do nothing but shadow you and then try to knock the ball down at the last minute when they get to you.
Some bad 3rd downs too, man. Some bad 3rd downs, man.
I don't think Winfield is a true. I don't think Winfield's a true free safety. We have 2 strong safeties back there.
Them 2 in the box safety.
I don't think neither one of them strong safety. They're too small.
I said we need
like
to adjust
Tyke.
safety. I said it.
I like Tyke.
Like they got Tyke at strong / free safety, but I don't think that's his natural position.
His natural position is nickel.
I don't think that should be him.
And that's like the problem. We draft these players and we put them in places that they're not supposed to be.
You know,
no, that's what he played in Georgia.
What Tyke's doing right now? He was doing that at Georgia.
He was doing that at Georgia.
He was a nickel at Georgia.
He wasn't no middle.
No, he wasn't. He was a safety.
Yeah, but he played safety.
He was a nickel.
But
they moved him to nickel because
he came down on 3rd down. On 3rd down, yeah. So the same stuff he doing, he did at Georgia. He wasn't no roamer. He wasn't no free.
I'll take Jacob Parrish over Zion McCullough. I'll put Jacob Parrish.
Yeah, I would put Jacob Parrish on the outside.
That's why they not looking at him, or he's strictly nickel. I mean, they say that's what they're drafting him for, strictly nickel.
Outside at Kansas State.
Hey, they better figure it out. They got to move some stuff around. They better put Christian Izzy in at safety or something, because it ain't like last year that we didn't have no depth in the secondary. But they got to do something. We got more depth in the secondary this year than we had at any year. And the secondary is not injured.
All our safeties are 5'10" and under. All of them.
Hey, you asking a lot. You asking a lot from any corner, any safety when you giving any quarterback 4 seconds, 5 seconds.
All our safeties are 5'10" and about maybe 200 pounds on a good day. Every last one of them. Our corners are actually bigger than our safeties.
That is true. We playing 7 on 7 with 4 seconds to throw the ball. There's no contested. We don't have no contested catches. Nothing. Nobody's sticky. Nobody's in nobody hip pocket in coverage except Parrish. Zion is a cover 3 guy. Zion's gonna back up. He's gonna play in between number 1 and number 2. If they go vertical,
he's a read and react guy.
Yeah, if they go vertical. But if they giving you like out routes, sticky routes, ooh-ah-wees, it ain't gonna look good.
We got some issues, man. We do. We got some issues. Man.
And it's like you can't. It's not going to get solved because this has been the issue for 3 years.
Right. Like I would say And I said this during the draft. The Bucs needed to draft that South Carolina big safety, that 6'3", Uman Warren, whatever his name is. Like that would have been a great fit in the secondary.
Like we've known we've needed a pass rush since Tom Brady was here.
Yeah,
before Tom Brady got here.
Wait till y'all see the all-22, and when Josh Allen ran that little quarterback sneak in. Wait till you see Winfield on that play. He trampled him. I mean, like literally stepped on the boy, ran him over and stepped on him, and just kept. He's too little. He's too little. We got a bunch of mighty mouses in the back in the secondary. Little tough guys.
We the issues that we're seeing now. It's not. You shouldn't be surprised, really. I mean, like.
I'm not.
It was going to show up. It showed up all season long. We just got away with it at the last minute wins. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not forget that. Like, people like see wins can cover up a lot of stuff. Wins can cover up a lot of stuff.
Yep.
Okay. But when you're not winning, you really see the issues. Like the things that it was happening.
I mean, how many of these wins did we have out of these 6 wins that you walked away like, yeah?
I said that though. I talked about like. Those 6 wins, I think we've had one dominant win.
What game?
Saints game.
I wouldn't even say that was dumb. I mean, we won.
Oh, no, they dominated. The offense was trash, but
you can't say it was dumb. It wasn't a full circle game. Not good on offense. Defense was good. Special team. I mean, you can't. Can we see all 3 phases play good?
But I guess what we're saying is that game looked like it was in total control from
right. That's
much
what I mean. That was the only game that the Bucs were in total control of. The other games, it was the four wins, last minute wins. So we weren't in control of that game. And then the San Francisco game, it took us 3 quarters to get in control. So outside of the Saints game, we haven't dominated the game at all.
At all.
So it was going to show its face. I told y'all, I'm going to keep telling y'all this. What Baker did in the beginning of the season was not sustainable. I told y'all that. Like, I don't even know why we having these conversations. It was not sustainable. These last minute wins were not sustainable.
It's the Swiss cheese Bucs.
Right.
Holes all over the place.
Like, you knew at some point that the offensive coordinators are going to ramcheck the defense. Like, come on, man. Like, if you got speed on your offense, the Bucs will have issues. The Bucs are not explosive enough defensively with speed. Let's be real.
Agreed.
We don't have.
There's only one person that got speed out there. That's Zion right now.
Right.
That ain't saying much.
And that's what I'm saying. He used that just to follow you around.
The Bucs are not an explosive defense. The Bucs are very strong against the run, but a limitation to me. Like, I think that's just got a bunch of big bodies that get in the way. But as far as like a very strong defense, I don't look at the Bucs as a very strong defense.
No.
Nope. More the same of last year.
Like, remember I told y'all this too. Like, something significantly needed to change for the Bucs to go to the next level. I said that. Like, but when I look at the Bucs, what has significantly changed with this defense, with this team, period? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at Liam Cohen and Dave Canales, the 2 former OCs, and what they went into, wouldn't you say that those 2 guys have progressed the team closer to the Bucs and the Bucs separating them from them? Like, if you look at the National Jaguars and the Carolina Panthers, the Bucs haven't moved away from those teams. They're going backwards. Like Dave Canales and Liam Cohen, both of those teams are right where the Bucs at. Like, basically, you know what I'm saying? The Panthers are 6-5, the Jaguars are 7-4.
And the Jaguars are competing with great teams in the league. Even though they might lose here and there, they're playing good games against top level teams.
Right. So we're not like the 2 former OCs, and it took Canales a couple years. Well, Canales year 3 now for him, right? So he's at the point where you got to see the progression, and now he's making the progression. And Todd Bowles' led team has literally stayed stagnant. Like, we're stagnant. Like, there has been not a big jump. And I said this. a big jump this team needed to take it to the next level, and we have not seen the big jumps.
Yeah.
That's concern for me.
Big problem. Like I said, they keep making these draft picks. I don't think they. You got to draft in the trenches, man. I said it way back in the spring. I said I wouldn't be mad if this was an all O-line, D-line draft. And the only person they wouldn't got is the guy from. And the only guy they really wouldn't got was a guy from.
They draft here and there in the trenches.
Yeah, but it needs to be more.
The problem with the picks, the trench picks that they made, it has not been significant.
They suck. They're bad.
They're not good. That's the problem.
Their draft picks are bad. Their draft picks are play at the level of 7th rounders.
Yeah, the draft.
And they keep them on the team.
Draft players of need are bad picks.
Yeah.
Yeah. You make a very good point. The draft players of need are bad picks.
In other areas, they make good flashes, but where you really needed that big change at, they all fail. They're all failures.
Like Braswell, come on, that's a jag.
You spent a 2nd round pick on him.
Special 2nd round special team.
I don't know who's worse, Tryon Shrienka or Braswell, and they're both bad. That says a lot.
Yeah.
JTS, Braswell, Logan Hall.
They're not good.
They're not good, but they're in the trenches, but they bottom tier level.
I told you what he keep trying to do. You think he's smart? I told you, Jason might think he's smart. He thinks he's the smartest person in the room.
The last good trench player that we actually drafted that's a starter is 2018.
Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm big on Elijah Roberts.
They praise Jason Light, which is fine. I don't mind that, but he cannot get the pass rush right.
No, he refused to
think about it. Last year, okay, you would have got a guy on the D line last year, 2 of them, and they both came from smaller schools though. Still, I mean SMU ain't no powerhouse. And Arkansas State definitely ain't no powerhouse.
Where is his game-changing plays or his impact in the game affecting the offense for Diaby? People thought that he was going to make a huge jump, but where is it?
If you're gonna draft in those positions, I told you, Big Ten, ACC, and SEC. That's all I want to say. If you're gonna get an O lineman, go to Big Ten. You're gonna get a D lineman, go to the SEC.
Teams know they
should have.
Work for them.
The last time the Bucs D line had a pass rush went with guys that he never drafted, with JPP and Shaq Barrett. So use a 3rd round pick, use a 2nd round pick. I'm talking about you had Bradley Chubb available for the Dolphins. You had Trey Hendricks got a lot of money, but there are several D linemen and pass rushers that's available for trade, and you ain't trying to touch none of them.
Look at old boy went up there and played with Philadelphia.
So frustrating too. When I watch the Broncos D line, they're 8 deep. Jesus Christ, they're 8 deep. They just keep winning waves. Just Benito, Jonathan Cooper, Zach.
They literally have 2 guys this year, top 5 in sacks.
Jesus Christ, the Broncos D line is crazy. 8 deep. These guys don't even know who 51 was 51.
You can tell, when teams got game plan against the Broncos, they're genuinely scared of the pass rush.
Jesus Christ, the Rams D line. Why can't we go 7 deep?
The Texans too. The Texans were going crazy today too on the D line.
What the hell? I'm watching the Broncos D line. It's what is this? Who is that? God dang, man.
And they don't have a $30 million a year dude off the edge too. It's all of them. All of them. Hey, y'all better go get a quarterback.
Nick Benito got the big contract. Nick Benito got the big contract, by the way.
Was he a D tackle? He not an edge rusher though.
The Benito's the edge. He's
I thought he was a tackle.
No, Nick Benito, number 15. That dude's a monster, 6'3", about 250, but super long arms. And he is a Jonathan Cooper, disruptive. Zach Allen, disruptive. Jonathan Franklin Myers, and they got guys behind them that can just come in and do the same thing.
Yeah, Broncos D-line has depth.
Yeah,
and I'm sure Jason Light overlooked some of those players. And
see, you gotta think about that too. Wouldn't that be perfect for Todd Bowles since he wants to sub out every 2 seconds? He won't do it. He needs the Broncos defense if he wants to keep doing that crap every week.
Like where is our monster D lineman? People are quick to jump on Vita. Oh, here's Vita. Okay, the last 3 games. What's happening there? What's happening there? He's inconsistent. Too inconsistent. He's not a D tackle. I don't put him nowhere near the top D tackles. Not even top D tackles.
He's a nose tackle. He's a nose
tackle. Stop putting him with the D tackles. Stop putting him with the D tackles. He's not a D tackle. Not at all. No. He's probably the best nose tackle, but he's not nowhere near a best D tackle. Not even close. And as far as Nick Benito, he's a top 20 player, by the way.
And we just wasted all that. Nobody around him.
Jalen Phillips went to the Eagles, 6 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 6 pressures.
Yeah, that's what it was. Jalen Phillips. They had Bradley Chubb. They had all these people available, and I'm like,
they basically get Jason Phillips for free.
Yes. And we sitting here not doing nothing.
If they don't sign him next year and he goes somewhere else, they get their 3rd round pick back.
Right. That's what I'm saying. The Bucs got to understand how the game works. Jason, as great as he's been as far as the certain draft picks, but come on, you gotta get some guys that can inject some fusion in the weakness in the weak areas. We're weak in certain areas, and you gotta get the guy to fit the weakness.
Because there's so many GMs that are better than him that would have made those same picks and more.
Like people saying, "Oh, we got a Super Bowl roster," and I get that. I get it. Okay, cool. But
we ain't got
no Super Bowl roster. Don't give that example.
We still need some guys to elevate the team to the next level. That's the problem.
You can tell. You can tell
the mind frame this year. I thought the mind frame this year was going to change because before the trade deadline, we were 6-2. So I'm thinking in the GM's mind is like, hey, we're 6-2. Let's do something for the team. Let's add to the team to put us over the top to contend for a Super Bowl.
No, they were 6-2.
Let's give up a draft pick. Let's give up a draft pick. We're ready right now. We're playing to win right now. We ain't got to give up no first rounder. We're 6-2. Let's do something to make us better. And he's going with all these Jags.
We 6-2 with them Jags. They felt like, hey, we find where we at. He wasn't going to go through the thing. That was his thought process.
You delusional. We were 6-2. We could have easily been 2-6. Because a lot of them games we could have lost. Baker, last 2-minute drive, man, we could have lost all them games.
It's gonna be
6-2 could easily be 2-4.
We're a good team, but I don't think we're not great. Obviously, we're not a great team. We're a good team. Not granted, when we get some of our guys back, that will change some things. But still, we're gonna have a ceiling. Though. That's the problem. We're gonna have a ceiling. Collecting draft picks and using draft picks when they're not hitting is backfire.
Yeah, I mean we know how. Go.
I mean, you don't think some of these guys that couldn't inject we're weak at linebacker, we're weak at pass rush. Don't you think that would help the team? I don't understand that.
Yeah.
Hey,
how are you, Jason Light, and you're looking at the film and you're on the sidelines because we've seen him on the sidelines before, and you see Yaya 30 yards out in coverage and gets beat, and you're just like, oh well, you know what? It's all right. He's gonna bounce back. I swear they said these guys are gonna bounce back. They have to just get right. And Tom Bowles has these stupid interview things where he's like, well, the first interception or that first touchdown, we just lost our footing. That wasn't really anything. Have you noticed that too?
Yeah.
That's every week.
Every week.
That's every week.
So it's a communication issue.
But don't you think if we had a Super Bowl team like some fans think we do have, don't you think a trade would have been made?
Yeah.
Yeah, trade hands down.
We don't have a Super Bowl front office. Like, we just don't. We don't have that ready, like, want to win every year mentality. No matter what they say, no matter how they spin it, like, they can say like they want to win every year and like get the best guys in the best position, but what you put out is not the case.
Jason Light needs to be cutthroat and he need to give that same energy when he cut that kicker we had, Aguayo. And he was like, nah, you just not finna cut it. I'm gonna just get rid of you now. They don't need to re-sign Mike. That's money. They probably should cut their losses with Godwin. We need a whole new wide receiver core. Like, the writing's on the wall. Like, I don't want to give no excuses like our offense like this because we're missing 3 of our top 4 wide receivers and stuff. Like, it don't matter. There's several teams in the league who got injuries. They execute. They win games regardless. Like, I'm tired of the excuses. That we'll be better if we had Mike or Chris. No, we won't. We're doing the same thing. The record will probably be the same.
Well, look, teams are catching up.
Cut them. Get rid of them.
The problem is if we stay stagnant, we're going to get passed up.
The NFC South is getting better every year.
Like,
in terms of like other teams, like gonna pass us, and like we're still gonna stay in our 500 range. We're gonna lose next week, and then we're finally gonna get on the win streak because we got bad teams that we're gonna play, and then we're gonna go in the first round and get knocked out with a 10-7, 9-8 freaking record again.
Like,
and then the Panthers are gonna draft it well again and make the jump, and then probably beat us out next year if we were doing the same thing.
If Liam Cohen end the year with a better record than us, hey, they gotta do some stuff in that front office. If Liam Cohen end up with a better record than us, and the Colts are leading their division, and he had a brand new GM, we look very bad.
Hell, somehow Dave Canales has a better record than us this year.
Not really. No, we're a game and a half in front of him.
Yeah. Hey.
The fact that the Panthers, they got holes, but they able to like that. I thought we were supposed to be separated from them, like separate, like clearly from the Panthers. Like we're clearly like separating from them. But once again, the Bucs are like right in that area where it's like they're kind of a mediocre team. Like they're not bad, but they're not great. And now the freaking Panthers are right on our butts, a half a game behind us.
And who do they play next week?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. But we have a hard game next week that we can very easily lose.
They play the Niners.
They play the Niners? Oh. All right. Well, that helps us out. But like I'm saying, like next week we can very easily lose. Like, we have like
what if they have a game against them and win?
I don't know. Like I said, like the Bills, like wide receivers ain't like world beaters, and they even had Coleman help out for a healthy scratch. Now we got to verse Puka and Devontae next week. Was Jamel Dean probably not going to play?
He got a hip. It's a hip injury, right?
Yeah. I'm going to assume he's not going to play next week. So now we're down a corner against 2 like top 5 wide receivers right now, top 10.
It's an interesting setup for the Bucs. And I like I said, I don't like it. I just don't like the way the team is responding right now. And people will say, "Oh, they got 32 points," but yeah, the 32 points really didn't. It was almost like, how did we get 32 points?
When at any point in the game when we got up, you felt comfortable. Oh, we can. They thought when they got up, they could just go on cruise control. Like it made no sense to go them 2-point conversions. It made no sense. Like you act like you gonna hold, or they're gonna come down to a field goal and you ain't stopped their offense the whole game.
Coaching, it's all coaching. Look at our 2-point conversion plays. Every OC has like a bag of 2-point conversion plays. Look at our 2-point conversion plays this year in comparison with Liam last year. They're not executing nothing. We're last with 2-point conversion.
They couldn't stop the run, and you throwing the ball every 2-point conversion. Hell, I would have ran a read option with Baker again.
I think we're 1-8. I think we're 1-8 on 2-point conversions all year. I think we're like last in the league.
Wild.
Hey, back to what you were saying, Bucko, about the draft and the trenches and how bad they are. I just really thought about it. I'm like, hey, we're playing with two guards who are free agents, and we drafted that guard out of Texas El Paso, and he's not even on the field, and he's a 5th-round draft pick. I think Klein was a 5th-round draft pick at guard, and he not on the field before Freeney, who they picked up in August, and Michael Jordan. Like, who are these guys?
Who are these?
Hey, like when L be like asking Smack, who is this dude? Who are these dudes?
It's crazy because red zone inefficiency is hurting the Bucs. You know what I'm saying? Like defensive lapses, like these are some of the key things I'm kind of noticing in these last several weeks. Red zone efficiency, settling for field goals. The defensive lapse is giving up big plays, explosive plays, 40+ yard plays.
Can never get off the field.
Anything up over 20 is called explosive. So it's like so let's say 20+ yard plays. It's too many of those. The lack of consistent pass rush to disrupt the rhythm. Like these are 3 key phases where the Bucs are not looking good. Like they're just like, dang, like it's getting worse. Like today it's just like, dang, it was already bad last week, but now it's getting worse. Like
like in these last 3 years since Todd Bowles took over, what besides the record of like one game, where's the progression? This as it goes. Where have we progressed as a team?
Like everything is too easy, starting to get too easy for offenses.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a difference. Our OC is not good. If you look at that final drive where they ate all that clock, and you just look at the different play calls, they had a play where Cook was wide open off a fake run, and he just ran up the sideline. He was wide open.
Mm-hmm.
Another play after that, they did like a tight run formation with one wide receiver and did a quick slant, 5 yards. Those are like difference in play calling and like schemes. Like they have no scheme.
Every time Josh Allen dropped back, even during the interceptions, everything like it was gonna be a big play. It was like, oh, this is gonna be a big play for the Bills. Like everything looked like every time Josh Allen dropped that and was looking down.
And you saw him playing his feet, right? As soon as you saw him playing, it's over. It's over. That ball's going like 60 yards in there.
It's gonna be a big play. This is gonna be a big play. No, okay, great. It just looked like it was gonna be a big play every single time he dropped that. Like even when he was running, it was like, oh my gosh, like this dude finna make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Like
he held that ball that one play. He held that ball that one play for 6 seconds.
Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, like
6 seconds, and nobody got to him.
Even the touchdown that Benjamin Morris got burnt on by Ernie Shavers, right? I was like, dang man, like that wasn't even his first read.
It really wasn't.
He got to, dude, that 6 second, bro. He probably went through his reads like 5 different times.
I was worried, man. I was.
We have a hope and pray defense. We have a hope and pray defense. I hope I hope he don't get his ball off. I pray we don't get beat for an explosive. That's it.
Yeah.
Everything
hope,
looks
pray,
so
and wish.
easy. The fact that he turned the ball over 2 interceptions, he threw 2 interceptions, and he did not like. It was almost like it was like whatever. It was like whatever.
It was. Yeah, Josh did not care at all. He did not care. They were like, oh, it's fine. We're going to
3 turnovers, and it didn't even matter.
You sorry. I mean, as a defense, you should be looking at yourself and be like, hey, bro, you sorry. That man did not care. He threw 2 picks. He threw 1 in the red zone in the 10. In their 10-yard line.
And we only got 3 points.
I think I saw a stat too that they showed on TV. It's like I think the Bills, if like they have 3 or more turnovers, they usually like lose the games. No, not this time.
They beat us.
Yep.
And we won the turnover battle.
We won the turnover battle, and we still lost.
I mean, like I said, that first pick, we right there and couldn't punch it in, and they knew you was gonna run the ball, and you mean to tell me you couldn't run play action? They just saw that. They see you trying to set up the run, and they got 8 men and 9 men in the box, and you still gonna try to run it, even though we had success. But dude, you got to know when to call a play action.
Yeah. I mean, I really don't remember.
The most schematic play calls and schemes and formation that we had today on offense was when not Bucky, but Sean Tucker and White was in the game at the same time.
That was it.
Everything else was predictable.
Nope.
I mean, I couldn't believe when they played the toss sweep and that trap.
Yeah, I'll say the best play call or offense we had all day is when we had Sean Tucker at fullback and we had White at fullback and Tucker at running back, and we ran the fullback dive. Yeah,
that's the best
that was the best play call all game. I'm like, that is pitiful.
Even the read option, that was unexpected too. Nobody expected that read option either.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you should
think Baker's supposed to take the ball. I think he's supposed to hand it off.
Yeah.
I mean, you should just run that on the 2-point conversion. Why not? The way they couldn't stop the run, every 2-point play should have been a read option, in my opinion. The way I mean, you don't even run a a 2-point conversion play, like, dude, run a simple sprint out and throw it back to the tight end on the other side. That's every 2-point play, but we don't run that. We ain't got sense enough to do that.
Yeah.
We got Sterling Shepard in the back of the end zone like he's 6'5". Like he's the definition of a jag.
That's Baker.
I ain't gonna sugarcoat them boys is trash. Some of these boys on the field, they's trash. It's trash. I don't care that we got injuries or this and that. I'm like, bruh, these boys is trash.
I mean, think about our D line. Do you really believe any of them guys go to any of the other 31 teams? Do you believe they would even see the field?
No.
Thank you. But they see hella snaps here in Tampa for some reason. We give them their shot or whatever. It's just like I said.
I honestly disagree. I think that if if like 3 of our D line was on another team, I think they'll ball. Because I think that the D line scheme is coached in a way where it's not to go get the quarterback.
You think they'll ball? Or would they be starters, or would they be a rotational player?
I think they'll make better stats than what they. I think that Yaya will probably have 7 sacks on another team because of how schematically all 4 players on the D line rush the passer. That somebody's gonna win on one-on-one. So I don't understand when they get up, they rush upfield and they stop. So if you rush upfield as a defensive end, a D tackler, somebody's supposed to be in the face of a quarterback now. Like rush lanes, it's like all of them rush and stop. There's no push pull, there's no rip, there's no swim, there's no over under, there's no hump move, there's none of that to try to win a rep. It's like, hey, we're just gonna run up here and we're not gonna let you go outside. And if you hold the ball for 6 seconds, we still did our job because we kept you in the pocket. I think they rush like that as a unit.
Yeah, we have rare like that too, or like where they would like I think we did this once, but most teams do it all the time. Just like get their guys like having Yaya like about to start like going to the right tackle, but then goes to the back and curves like in the middle, like do stuff like that. But we just use our people. We just run straight at them every single time.
The old linemen don't got to do much. They just got to kick step and get their hands on them, and then it's a wrap.
Yeah, because no matter what, they're just going to run straight at you. Like you don't have to do anything.
Right. That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No offensive linemen. They're not worried about getting beat inside or nothing. There's no move. There's no there's no quick 2-step. I'm gonna beat you inside, and boom, I'm right here at the quarterback.
I'm gonna pull your statue. Let's see who wins. That's basically what the mentality is.
And you know who did that? That didn't rush the passer like how they're coached? JPP. JPP was trying to beat whoever was in front of him. Whether it's inside, outside, if he get beat inside, if he gave up outside contain, he did not care. But he was winning off the edge.
Yeah.
And we ain't have no D-line success since JPP and Shaq Barrett in the Super Bowl. And that was a 4-man rush. Tom Bowles kept it simple, said, hey, we're going to play 2 high and rush 4.
Going against backup linemen.
All this crap that he doing with engage 8, safety, blitz, and that junk is not working, bro.
And there's still like you have like all these new players and like even people like in year 4, like Winfield and stuff, like they still have communication issues every game. They don't know, like they still don't know like where exactly everyone is supposed to be at or who's guarding who, because his scheme is first of all outdated, but it's way, way, way more complex than it needs to be.
Yeah, I think he's too cute. He can't.
And I don't think. Yeah, players can't like. I'm not saying our players are dumb, but they're not comprehending that thing, and I just think it's too much. There's too much going on. Like, here's your guy. This is your guy. This is your guy. Now, like, oh, okay, you're gonna hold this guy here, and then you're gonna bounce back to the other guy, but make sure you're in the back to cover the back. Like, no.
Too much variables, too much thinking on the defense. They can't.
That's what I'm saying too. They think too much. They can't play off of like instinct. Like Parrish had some of those today, but it's like they're sitting there, and I guarantee you, most of the guys that go behind them, like run behind them, is because they're thinking, like, oh crap, no, this guy's gonna go right here. I can't go behind me. Like what?
Yeah, they're all in the Spider-Man outfit and pointing at each other, talking about, is that you? Is that you? Is that your man?
How many times, how many like freaking plays a week have we just seen them point at each other? Like, that was your guy. No, that was not my guy. That was your, like, dude. Like, if Todd Bowles just has to go in his playbook and just like relook at it and be like, you know what, this play does not need to be here, or you know what, you don't have to think so hard on this one. Let me simplify it like he should be doing. But it's the same playbook for 3 years, and the players still aren't getting it. And then you have to put a point. Is it your players or is it the coach? And I think it's the coach.
What y'all think about Benjamin Morris?
He's a rookie. I like I said before, I can't knock him when you got 4, 5, 6 seconds to throw the ball.
What I don't understand is why are you subbing out Jamel instead of subbing out Zion?
Zion is technically, it's politics. Zion is the number 1 corner. Regardless of performance,
the Dean and Zion rotate in instead of rotating Paris and Dean. I'd rather Morris start and you rotate Zion and Jamel in at this point.
They're not gonna do that. Jamel Dean took a pay cut. Like, all right, I ain't gonna be here next year. You can take half my salary. I'm just here for a couple games. Let me go ball out, do my thing, and let me go get this money for next year. That's a political move. That's not performance. That's not truth. That ain't based on none of that.
Yeah.
They pay Zion as a number 1 corner. That's political. They're not. He ain't coming off the field. We ain't gonna give you $20 million a year, and then you rotating like Jamel Dean now.
Every 3rd and long, they go right at him, and he just
every time there's a big play, they go to Zion. If Benjamin Morrison wasn't on the field,
I mean, so it ain't. I mean, like I said, when the Bucs gave him an extension, I was just like,
because we already knew he wasn't a number 1 corner.
I mean,
they need the same way they did Jamel Dean. Like, hey, bro, your play is not matching your money, so we about to start letting the rookie get some of your reps. They need to do that with every player on defense.
Because that contract don't hit until next year.
But the conversation was had. The conversation was like, hey, Jamel, hey, bro, your play is trash in comparison to the amount of money that you're making. We made an executive decision that the rookie is going to get some of your playing time. They need to have that same conversation with the other 10 dudes on the field. Hey, Zion, bro, you ain't playing right. Somebody going to get some of your reps. Plain and simple. Like, forget your feelings. Like, facts over feelings, right?
Yeah.
You playing like trash. We going to let Parrish get some of your reps. It's based on performance. Stay out your feelings. Keep it a buck. Like some of these players aren't playing well. Savashier Dennis at the beginning of the year playing like trash. They should have had that conversation.
They need to
had a conversation.
Well, they can't have a conversation with him because there's nobody better than him.
Hey, Debo gonna get some of your reps.
Throw that other dude Jones out there.
Yeah.
Deion
Jones gonna get some of your reps. Yeah, exactly. Because he's playing like trash.
He can't look no
cover the running back. Yeah, they like to protect these players' feelings, bro. Like these are Jason guys graphic.
There was no problem when Devin White, when it was time for him, when they benched him for the other dude. What's his name?
Brett.
Yeah, Kenny Brett.
KJ Brett.
And Brett couldn't cover to save his life. All he could do was thump. That's it.
I think it's the whole personality mentality. Like, if you're a good dude in the locker room, then they'll protect you. Like, if you had the Devin White, personality, then that's why they probably didn't care. But, I guess how they see it is, like, if you're good to the office or, like, the coach and stuff, I guess if, like, you kiss ass, then, like, you're going to be protected. That's the only way I can think of. That's the only way I can think about.
I think we ran White out of there too early.
Yeah.
I think we ran him out too early. We kept. I think when White was here, and then when we was dogging him about his coverage skills and how bad it was. I mean, it always comes down to coaching. Like, hey,
with White, we
all know that he can't cover, but we're expecting him and we're putting him in position to do something that he does not do, which is Todd Bowles' defensive scheme. Somebody's gonna end up doing something they ain't got no business doing. It's something that they're not good at all. I.e.,
all the time.
Y'all in coverage. Nelson in coverage. Vita Vea in coverage. It's like,
what's Monte covering like a wide receiver on the outside to this game too? I saw him over there.
Yeah, he covered one. He overthrew him, but he came over in a zone, but he overthrew him. But it was just like, come on, man.
At some point, when we was good on defense, it was all about accountability, doing your job. Bill Belichick's team, the Patriots, Vrabel, even when he was in Tennessee, his defense players did their job, and they're held accountable. I'm not gonna put a player in a position and make him do something that he's uncomfortable doing and something that he's not good at, just to put him in my scheme. You don't put players in your scheme. You scheme for your players, and that's what Todd Bowles is not doing a good job with. And that's what Grizz is not doing a good job of. They have a scheme, and they're putting players in their scheme instead of scheming for their players. That's why we have all these
players that do well in his scheme either. Like, he drafting players that clearly are better in other schemes. But I'll take you anyway.
Hey, players are players, bro. Like, coaching. Hey, I'm coaching high school now, and I'm seeing the trend when it comes to these 5 stars, these 4 stars. UGA, Alabama, they do not care. If you 6'4", 250 pounds playing linebacker, hey, I'm gonna offer you today.
Yeah.
Your film is probably trash. It don't matter. We gonna bring you in here. We gonna draft you. Like, hey, we gonna offer you. Jason Light is too technical. Jason Light is taking people like, oh, he's this, he's that. He might be able to play guard. He's a center. Or you play left tackle. You play left tackle in the ACC. We're gonna put you at center. Like, what?
Yeah, like Grant Barton.
Make it make sense.
Barton is nothing but a guard, and you got him playing a center.
I hear Bucko saying all the time he's not a good center. He's a better guard. Now I'm starting to see it. But again, you draft somebody who's a left tackle, and just magically say, hey, you know what? We're gonna put you at center.
Hey,
come on, bro.
Hey,
we don't do the simple thing.
Hey, side note, y'all. Cleveland just put Shedeur Sanders in the game. So
oh, dang.
Somebody getting fired today.
From where?
From Cleveland. It's the writing on the wall now. Don't let Shedeur ball out.
They were up 16-10 though, but they just started. They underway in the third quarter though.
Man, don't let them ball out. They better get rid of dude. Cleveland is bad in the front office too, and they got talent. Cleveland got talent, and then, hey, tell you the truth, I would have gave up a second round pick and gave it to Cleveland to give me David and Njoku.
Man, what you talking about? Hell,
Like you have players, bro. You got dogs on offense, defense.
They loaded with guys.
They're loaded with talent, and we got Cade Otton, and I'm like, this dude
Dude, Kyle Pitts is gonna be a free agent this offseason. I'm going to get him. Because if you want to replace Evans outside, I convert Pitts to outside just because of his size and take advantage of that. I know he can run. He gonna high point the ball. Baker seemed to love big receivers, so we're gonna have big targets for him.
Hey, we don't do the simple things, man. We try to make everything rocket science.
Well,
these people on ESPN and Fox be hyping Jason Light up so much, like Rager and all this stuff. Jason Light is doing such an excellent job. He has these. I'm like, boy, these players is trash. What is you talking about?
That's what we got to deal with too. It's like,
hey, you know who is trash? Rashad White is trash. That man run a 6'7" behind the line of scrimmage. He don't explode through no type of holes. That's why, if you would have noticed in the game, the running back coach, Petey, was sitting next to Sean Tucker every time they was on the bench, and Rashad White was at the end of the bench sitting next to Sean Tucker. Like, hey, bruh, you ain't getting the job done. Who's trash?
How long it took them to see that, though? I mean,
they still ain't see it. They still don't see it because this man still be in the game. He still starts the game. They gonna say something that his pass blocking is better, so he's gonna start. And it's like,
bro, how you run for 150 yards and then don't see the field no more? Get NFC Player of the Week and don't play no more. They forget about you.
They be lying to themselves, man, and then they expect us to. They lie to themselves. They lie to us. And they think people like me who watch this team and love this team, they think I'm stupid. Yeah. They think I'm stupid. You out here talking about, oh, he sprained his neck. Nah, that fool broke his neck.
That's what I could not figure out, man. Like a sprained neck, and you put him on IR for a sprained neck.
They rushing Godwin. They're like, nah, this fool, his leg is not the same. There's nobody I've seen that played wide receiver that had this injury that came back that was ever the same. There was a kid that we had a couple years, probably 10 years ago, and he was killing preseason. And he had that same injury, dislocated, never played again. I think his name was Paris Warren or something like that. A wide receiver that we had in preseason. He dislocated his ankle, caught a touchdown, dislocated his ankle, never saw the field again. Players don't come back from this injury, and then they talk about, oh, God, such and such. It's a fibula. You know what the fibula is? It's the freaking bone outside the tibia that supports your ankle, which is what he broke and which is what he dislocated. He's not gonna be the same. And they're like relying on him, like, hey man, we can't be out here with Sterling Shepard and Tez Johnson, so we need somebody to take the pressure off of Ibuka. Like, you gotta get back in here. Like, nah, man, I'm tired of being lied to. I'm tired of hearing we need to coach it better. We need to play it better. We need to do better. I'm tired of hearing saying that, oh, we had it covered. If we just stay on our feet, we're good to go. I'm tired of that, man. I'm not giving this man the benefit of no more. Or this team. This team is not a good football team. Yes, we're 6-4, wherever it is. We are not a good football team. We're not gonna beat good teams. We're not a playoff caliber team. We can't do the simple things. We can't run the football consistently enough. We can't run the football when it's working. We can't rush the passer. We can't cover. All the things, simple things in football which make you a good team, which amount to wins, we don't do, which is why we're on a losing streak.
Yep.
Call it what it is, man. If I got a big joke, a little joke in my hand, I'm gonna tell you, we is trash.
Yeah.
We just sugarcoating it because because we're over 500. I think a lot of people come in this locker room. If our record was 4-6 or something like that, it'll be a different conversation. It'll be a lot more criticism. It'll be a lot more truth talking. we just, we're just keeping it plutonic. We're just keeping it even keel because we still have hopes. We still have a good record, and we're still leading the division. That's why I think some of y'all and some of people on the channel not really calling it what it is. That we're not good. We don't have good players. Like, it is what it is. I'm wait. If we lose again, if Carolina end up leading the division, I'm waiting for Buccos to come up with a out of nowhere at 2:00 in the afternoon and just say that, hey, we trash. I'm gonna wait for Buccos to go crazy and just like it might get to a point he might start cussing on his own channel because he's sick of it too.
Like, I can't. I'm truly. I'm trying to think. I really can't see a world where we win next week.
Yeah, dude, we think about this. Matthew Stafford can throw 3 interceptions. Devontae and Puka can get hurt, and their left tackle can go out, and their starting defensive tackle can go out. We still would struggle to pull away from them. We would barely win. We would if that scenario happened and Matthew Stafford got hurt, we would barely win 24 to 23. That's what the game is.
Really get no coach. Sean McVay's leaps and bounds over Tom Brady.
I mean, that ain't nothing new. That's always been the Bucs. Because think about it. When we played the Panthers some years back, I think it was 2018, I believe. The Panthers had Cam threw what? Two interceptions, and they had 2 fumbles, and we barely hung on to win like 24 to 20. And you couldn't do nothing with them 4 turnovers. And I'm like, today we had 3 turnovers, and we only got 10 points from it. Let that sink in. Only 10 points from 3 turnovers. And you had 1 inside the friggin' inside the 10-yard line, if I'm not mistaken. And you couldn't get. I mean, even if we would have got a touchdown, and we still wouldn't have won the game. That's the sad part about it. Even if you got 21 points, all 21 points off them turnovers, we still wouldn't have won. That's what's so mind blowing right now.
Bad football team.
And you ran for over 200 yards. That's always a recipe for success, is running the ball. And you still I mean, I don't know about y'all, but like you said, I don't know who said it earlier. They tired of the 5 wide set. I'm tired of seeing that, and I'm sick of that trips bunch formation every 3rd down. I'm tired of looking at that. Can you get in quads, or can you get in a spread formation with a tight end and the flank of the one side and a slot to the other side? I mean, can we just see something different? I mean, I know you got 100 plays in that playbook, maybe 300 plays in that playbook, but can you just get creative? Run something we ain't never seen before. It ain't gonna hurt at this point.
Yeah, that's why Baker throwing for 100 yards, 200 yards. His stats the past couple of games that we lost, his passing stats been god awful.
They ain't been good all year, if you want to be honest. I'll say it.
I think the only reason why you yourself is not like, you see he's playing not that great. I think the reason why you still ain't like go crazy and be talking about Baker is because he's not really turning the ball over. That's why we're in games. Because imagine if Baker threw 3 picks or something like that. That's the only thing. That's the only thing he's not doing, which is keeping us in game, is not really turning the ball over.
If I don't like it when he goes over, like when he throws attempts over 30 attempts, I don't like that. Like that's not
a recipe for success. That's not.
I mean, even if he's cooking and it's a matchup, it's a mismatch, and you can exploit it the whole game. Even if you can do that, you still got to be able to punch it in and run a little bit. Because think about it, when you come down to a 4-minute offense, if we can't say they figure out the coverage and switch up a bracket coverage, can you be able to run the ball and still move the sticks in a 4-minute offense? Because it's just like every time we go up, we like, well, we know we ain't gonna hold it. Like today, every time we took the lead, we like, well, they finna come back and score. Like when they went up, when we went up, when they went up 31-26, I was just like, it ain't cut out for us to win. And then we got the fumble on the muff punt and went up. You go for 2 for no damn. I'm like, just kick the damn extra point at this point. And you still couldn't do nothing. And then you get the ball back on offense, you couldn't do nothing. I'm like, dude, just run the ball. Like, you had success. You You could, I mean, I get Tucker had the high hand, but you could have just 1-2 punch. 1-2 punch. I mean, we refuse to do that.
That's coaching. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If we had a stat line that we carried the ball 50 something, if we had 50 something carries and 20 something pass attempts or 15 pass attempts and we won the game, that's good. That's good coaching. That's good coaching. We not on that. We gonna go to the press conference and say that we try to have a balanced attack. If you would have noticed that, we had 60 something plays, 30 something were passed, 30 something were running. They try to come to the media and say some stuff like that and be like, "Oh, the Bucs have a great balanced attack on offense." Like, nah, the Bucs still ain't. They still ain't winning. Forget your balanced attack. Forget what you're trying to do. All that stuff is out the window.
And then you really think they're gonna roll Bucky out there next week, even though he practiced this week some? Do you really think it makes sense to even let him come back?
Oh, they'll rush them because they're in panic mode now. They'll probably be like, "We need this win, so like we need you out there."
Yeah, I think they gonna do that too. I think they gonna do that. But I think Bucky will give us a spark. Bucky and Fofo need to be in heavy rotation because there are certain holes I see Rashad White go through, and then like sometimes he need to hit the edge and he doesn't hit it, and then we end up in like 3rd and 1, and it's like, bro, if you would have just hit the hole or something like that, you would have had an explosive. We would have moved the chain and stuff like that. Like he always like get contact, and then now he's running backwards. I'm like, he's not it, bro. Like we need to stop lying to each other. Stop lying to yourselves. It's not good. That's like damn near insanity. Like you really out here lying to yourself, thinking that Rashad White is a good runner in between the tackles. And these past couple games that said ever since Bucky got hurt, the run game's been trash. And Baker needs a run game.
That's the only way Baker is ever effective if he's you got a potent running attack, which they did have today. It just wasn't enough. Like everything was there and you still lost. Like that's the most mind blowing thing today. Everything you needed to happen happened and you still didn't win. I mean, you scored. You would think putting up 32 points that would have won the game. You lost by 12.
Hey, if I'm a DC, Todd Bowles should be ashamed. If I'm a DC and I tell my offense like, "Hey, you give me 30 points," I'm telling you like we're winning the game. If I'm a DC, if I'm a defensive guy and you give me 30 points, there's no reason I'm gonna come back to you and come back to my team like, "Hey, I'm sorry, guys." Like, nah, you did your job. We never had outside of the Saints game. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to include the Saints game. We never had a game that we won in all 3 phases.
Thank you.
Because even though the Saints game, people say that we won all 3 phases.
No, we didn't.
The offense still played like trash. The offense played horrible. Yeah, the offense played horrible.
Offense played the defense. I mean, they still
special teams and defense played very well. Special teams and defense played very well that Saints game, and we only put up 20 points. We haven't had a game that we did
dominant.
Nah, like that's the Saints. I'm not giving them a pass for the Saints. Like, not a good team. We've been put in situations where we can win. There's been a lot of plays throughout the year that we're put in position that we can put the nail in the coffin on these boys. Like the Eagles game, Baker threw that pick, block punts and stuff like that. It's like, yo, that stuff costs you. We like to lie and say that we're not gonna blame one play that cost us a game. Yes, that is facts. There's a lot of plays, one singular plays in games that cost you games. I don't think we're a good football team. Because there's no way you could be so efficient in running the football, but you don't play defense. They work together. Like, if we're going to be a running football team, all right, we're going to eat clock. We got to play defense behind it. We can't do that.
Yeah.
You run the ball effectively. Defense get on the field.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, bro, and it's like they weren't even holding these boys to 3 points. It was touch. Did y'all? Hey, this man had 6 touchdowns to himself as a quarterback, 3 rushing and 3 passing. I don't even think Cam Newton used to kill us back in the day. I don't think he ever had 3 rushing touchdowns and 3 passing touchdowns in the same game on us. And he used to kill us. This is bad, man. Special teams. The fact that they didn't fire this man, this special teams coordinator, yet, beginning of the year, it's block kicks, it's block punts. This year, you got Chase McGuire. Why is Chase the specialty kicker? He's not kicking in the back of the end zone. Like, yo, if you kick a touchback, you get the ball at the 25, let's go play defense.
How are you not told to kick it for a touchback, like, after, like, the second one? Because, bro, always went over the 30-yard line.
And it's to the same position, that L1, that L2, and that L3 position on kickoff.
Right to the guy,
murder.
30-yard line.
I'm like,
It's just mind blowing that this is a professionally ran team and we look like that. I mean, just it's like we lack the basics.
Exactly. Yeah, you lack the basics, and that's you can't win without the basics.
And I'm just like, but you at the professional level, like, dude, you get like the stuff we're talking about and seeing. Y'all get paid the big bucks to coach that and formulate a game plan and execute it. Like, if we can see that, how the hell y'all don't see that? What are y'all seeing that we don't see? That's the conversation I would like to have with them. Like, what do you see? Like, what's different down there on the field level on the sideline compared to the television version? What did y'all see that was different from what we saw today for this game? That'll be the question I want to know. Like the OC, what the hell were you looking at when you was basically? I'm not sure what the average was, but what was the average per run? They was averaging 5 yards a pop, pretty much.
Yeah, I think it was like 5.7 or 5.2, regardless.
5.2. 5.2. So every 2 plays, you done got 10 yards, basically. 5.2, but you still decided how many passing attempts did they have today?
28.
So I said you top off at about 30, but this man still, bad as Buffalo defense was, you put up 32, 200 yards rushing. Did we even have we should have had 500 yards offense and we still didn't win the game.
And you're running so good too, and Buffalo knows that, and you don't even try to do play action.
That's what I couldn't figure out. Like when it was like clearly you get in a running formation and run a play action to your tight end down there first and goal. That's when you run it. They set their stack for the run, and you still try to run it right where they stack to it. That's what I couldn't figure out. And I'm like, Baker, you can't audible out of that, or
hey, I'm glad that you said that, because when I came out here and I said I don't want to see that 5 wide formation no more, it was when we had the ball inside the 5. The first play they gave Tucker the ball on first down. He ran it for like 2 yards. And we're still inside the 5 or inside the 10. And I'm like, okay, they should, if they gonna pass it, come out another running formation on second down, play action or something, because it's like, yo, we're gonna get ourselves out of, this bad field position. We're gonna run the ball. If it don't work, we'll punt it. He came out 5 wide.
And you was holding your breath.
And I'm like, bruh. Yeah, I was holding my breath. I'm like, I don't like Baker and his 5 wide do not look good. Because nobody schemed open. There's no separation from wide receivers. You just dragging across the middle of the field.
And this other thing, what happened to you? Like, I get, I know everybody feel Rashad Wright is trash, but I'm like, dude, what happened to the little screen game with him? The little flare screen with him? Put the blockers out in front, how you kept pulling worse with Tucker. Do that with him on a swing pass, but it's like a block, like a tackle is pulling out in front to go down the field with.
Different OC. Liam Cohen knew that. Liam Cohen seen all of that. He
was there too with him. So you mean to tell me you didn't pick up none of his play call tendencies or see what?
That be the thing. The media, this football media, be lying to y'all, and y'all be believing what be going on. Y'all think because the media say that Josh Grizzard came up with all the third down plays and all the passing plays and this and that he's a good play caller, that he was in the room with Liam Cohen. No, he wasn't.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying he saw that. You don't think no plays, hey, let me dial this up because I remember him dialing that up. You don't think he would?
He ain't like that. Hey, he's just not like that. It makes sense when you say it out loud. It makes sense. But hey, when you're not like that, you're not like that. When you're sitting behind the OC and you not picking up gems and you're not good like that, where it's like, yo, if I'm the play caller, when I get my shot, I know what I'm about to do. I got this scheme in my head, whatever, whoop-de-whoop, I got it. I'm like that. I don't have my time right now, but I'm like that. He is not like that. I'm sorry. He's not like that. Because he sat behind Liam Cohen all last year. They sit here in the media and say, oh, the scheme is the same. The verbiage is somewhat similar, the same. And we thought that this offense was going to look like Liam Cohen. This dude ain't never called plays. We said that about Liam Cohen last year, but he called plays in college. When you're a play caller, you are a play caller.
Yeah,
that's just what it is. When you're a play caller, you're a play caller. It's embedded in you. It's in your DNA. It don't matter if you're in high school, college, pros. If you're like that, you're like that. This dude is not like that. He got a job opportunity because they wanted to keep things the same. Like, hey, they probably asked him, hey, do you want to be the OC? Sure, I'll call plays. I'm not qualified for this job. He's not like that.
Even though he was like the third down coordinator last year, it's not like our third downs this year have been
that's title. That's title. They give you titles to give you more pay and make it seem like you're doing something that you're not. Don't believe them. They be lying to people.
No, I know. He probably barely had anything to do with the third downs that Liam Cohen was calling.
Man, Liam Cohen comes in there in his meetings and he probably puts everything on the iPad, from passing plays, first down, red zone, everything. He gives to everybody and said, this is what we're doing for the week. These are the plays. You, Grizz, go talk to such and such. Go talk to Baker and ask him which out of all these 30 plays, which plays do you like? And then I'm going to go out and I'm going to call these plays. That man not involved in nothing.
Wait. Sam Darnold has thrown 4 picks. 4 picks. He just threw another pick. Sam Darnold has threw another goddamn pick.
And we got to verse them next week. Mm-hmm.
The Rams are ramshacking Sam Darnold. Pun intended.
And Sam Darnold had a day against us.
And they had Sam Darnold MVP talk, and they making him look like a ghost. Remember, I see ghosts.
Yeah,
he looking like Sam Darnold when he was in New York.
Yeah, Adam Gaze, Sam Darnold right there.
Like Rams defense is really like that. They really like that. I don't want to hear this crap about
Hey, when you're like that, like I said, when you're like that, you are like that. When you're a play caller, you are a play caller. You're like that. Same thing. They keep talking about, oh, the Bucs. Baker keeps making these offensive coordinators look good. No, they don't. No, he don't. Liam Cohen and Sean McVay was his best offensive play callers. They gave that. What's that dude? The head coach of the Panthers that was our OC that year. Dave Canales.
They were boys in LA. That's the only reason he got the job.
Dave Canales never called plays. I'm telling you, bro, it's like getting a job in the work field, bro. It's not about what you know, what you do. It's about who you know. That man ain't never called plays. He called plays for us 1 year with Baker. He was trash too. Look, the offense in freaking Carolina is not that great. They play offense maybe 1 or 2 games, and the defense play 1 or 2 games, and they win a couple games. His offense is not like that.
Have you seen Bryce Young? He's terrible.
Yeah.
When you're not like that,
Carolina's offense is only good when they play Atlanta. They just get up for that game for some reason the last few years. That's always a big game.
And the thing about it is, Darnold has thrown 4 picks, but Seattle defense is keeping them in the game.
I give you a clear example of when you're like that, you're like that. They said Caleb Williams was trash and a bust his first year. Ben Johnson came in there this year, and they about to have a better record than the Bucs because he's a play caller. Give me a little bit of defense, I'll give you a little bit of points, and it's going to amount to wins. And look how Chicago is succeeding right now. When you're like that, man, you're really like that, man. This man is schematically, does stuff that's like off the wall, that's
He just got
innovative.
another pick. Darnold just got another pick. Number 4. Is that what you said, Bucko? Or was he at 3 when you said that?
Yeah, Sam Darnold's throwing 4 picks.
Oh,
now here's the funny thing. What I don't see with the Bucs too that's concerning is why are they not? It's almost like they don't drop the hammer on people. Like when I watch the Texans, the Rams, the Seahawks defense, the Broncos defense, they be dropping the hammer on you, man. Like God dang, it's like everything they do, it hurts somebody. I'm gonna hurt you. Like,
yeah.
The Bucs defense is a little bit soft to me. It's a little bit.
It's just like, yeah.
Tyke Smith plays like he's dropping the hammer, but the rest of them, I just don't see it.
It's like whenever like they get that cushion, it's just like they get told, all right, calm down, we're good now. Only play like hard whenever you're like we're like behind, but it's like too late at that point. I just feel like that's like what it is. It's just like this is how the defense plays, right? They play like Todd Bowles' facial expression on the sideline when it appears. Stale.
You're a reflection of your head coach, and that's what we are. You're a reflection of your head coach.
His face every time it pans, a stale, no emotion face on the sideline, every single hand to the camera. That's how our defense plays.
Ain't nobody even mad on defense. Do you even fuss or cuss at anybody out there on defense when they make a bad play? Like
we've been so bad for years that I told you them boys hope and pray that somebody in the back end does their job, bro. They can't yell at nobody because if you in the secondary, if I'm in the secondary, if I'm freaking Morrison and I miss a play and somebody come point their finger at me and talk and cuss at me, what you think he gonna do? Well, damn. If the D line at least get some pressure and don't have them 4 seconds, maybe I could do my job. It's bad. Top to bottom, it's bad.
Shador Sanders already threw a pick.
That's his second pick or just his first pick?
His first pick.
Okay. But they didn't score though. They just I think they just got the ball back because the score still 16-10.
Yeah, I'm ahead of y'all. So I saw all this. I'm seeing everything. But so going back to the Bucs, man, I think the Bucs are not physical enough, man. Like I don't see it. Like I just don't see the hammer. Like drop. Like I want you to hurt people. Like when they play you be like, they be like, man, we got guys from the injury report. Like, man, like I just didn't see a lot of physicality with the Bucs today.
Yeah.
It's a different game. You can make the argument it's a different game now. But I mean, the early 2000s, what was Raymond James Stadium called? Nickname. It was the House of Pain. Because you knew when the boys were there, you knew when you came to Tampa, you was leaving out bruised up or something. You wasn't getting back on that plane healthy. You was going to get banged up, whether you won or lost. But, I mean, Bowles is just, do y'all think that Bowles just needs to, at this, I can't say now, but next year, do he need to possibly consider giving up play calling and hand it to somebody else and he just focus on being the head coach and oversee everything? At this point, I think that's what he should do.
He ain't gonna do that.
I agree. Isaiah said all the time, he's at his ceiling. He's at his peak. We've seen what it is. It's not gonna get no higher.
It's average. It's average.
Call me crazy. I know this. If he was to go get a D coordinator, call me crazy. I'll go get Mel Tucker. I know that sounds crazy, but that wouldn't be a bad move.
Here's my issue too, and it kind of like feeds off of like Jason and Todd. I think they're very like egocentric. Like, I think they both have big egos, but it's like Jason like drafted from like small schools, get that like small pick and make him like insane like a star, and then like Todd is like very just like stubborn and mysterious and don't want to be wrong.
Both of them stubborn, you ask me.
Yeah.
There's no. You need a guard. You got an All-American guard from Penn State or Ohio State sitting right there in the second round, but you want this guy to Hobart. Hobart College? Talking about because he's nasty and he used to be a bouncer, but he's only 6'3", 301. But this guy is 6'5", 3. 325. I mean, come on, really? What are you looking at that we don't see? I mean, that's what I think when I look at Jason Light. Like he loved to me, second round pick, that is a premium pick to me. You build a squad, a team through the second, third, fourth, and fifth round picks. What has he done? What has he done with them second round picks? I mean, I'm sure everybody's gonna say, well, he hit on Antoine Winfield. I'm like, okay, yeah, he got a second contract. But what does he look like the last couple of years? He'll say Chris Godwin in the third round. But I'm just like, come on, you got to, you got to let this little. I mean, he's just got this ego about, or he gets a hard on from getting drafting a guy from a small school, thinking that's going to be an impact player. Like, dude, it's the reason he played Division III ball. Like, I mean, come on.
I just want the Bucs to get more physical on defense and more efficient on offense, man. Like I said, we're not a bad team. It's just that we got some issues. We got some issues. Like it's pretty clear. And if the Bucs don't fix this, man, it's going to go down. Like I said, the trending for this team is not good. They're not trending in a good way. I'm just concerned. I'm concerned.
I don't know where you get that culture change though. Like I don't know where you get it from without cleaning house.
That's the only way a culture is going to change. You got to clean from the top down, and that includes the GM. You got to bring in a new GM with fresh blood, a new head coach, a kind of young head coach that's going to be energized. They know what to look at, and to have the backing of ownership and trust the process.
Because clearly doing the same thing now is just how they live. Like there's no change. There's no. I mean, we just can't get aggressive like that.
I mean, we've been looking at the same defense for the last 6 years now.
Yeah, the same 2-3 records the last 3 years. The same losing streak in the middle of the season the last 3 years. Like it doesn't change.
I mean, but it's concerning this year because you're coming off a bye and you 0-2.
Yeah, with a very real chance of being 0-3.
Ain't no real chance it is.
I don't think we're nasty enough in the trenches for one.
No, 100% no.
Everybody has a big grin on their face in the trenches all the time. Like hell, we ain't got nobody swinging with the lineman after the play, pushing them or nothing. Like, hey, don't hold me.
Mad on the trenches.
Yeah, nobody's mad. Everybody just going through the motion, smiling and stuff, and then they want to do a big celebration when they get a tackle for a loss or a sack. I'm like, dude, that should be second nature. Like, that's my job to get sacked. I'm trying to get off the field. Like, I don't need no big celebration on second down because you got a sack. Dude, do a big one on third down when you get a sack, the money down. That's how you get that's when you know it's an improvement, in my opinion. I just want you to get off the field on third down. I don't care what you do on first and second. Money down, let's get off the field.
I mean, but we're gonna have to fix the trenches, man. And I said that y'all know me, man, with the pass rush, man. I've been banging, 7 years, man.
Yeah. Do you want me to say it? Because I want to say it, but I think everybody's tired of me saying it though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just say 2 words: Christian Barrymore. Christian Barrymore.
I mean, we just need stopping the run with Vita Vea leading the team. Like, yeah, that's great, but the NFL is too explosive right now, man.
But dude, I think that's over. Like you said earlier, though, with stopping the run, I think that's not really that big of a deal because who really just they know we can't stop the pass. So of course on paper it's gonna look like we can stop the run. When have we played a team that actually pounded the rock against us, maybe handed the ball off more than 20 plus times? Because they know we can't stop the pass. So I mean that's kind of like I mean it sounds good through the media, but it's just like when you look at it, like you said, we at the very bottom in pass defense, regardless of the run stopping ability. I mean, if we're such a good run stopping defense, why the hell we can't stop nobody on 3rd and 1, 4th and 1? I mean, it should teams don't give a fuck. Excuse my language. Like last week against New England, it's 4th and 1 every time. They ran it and got it. But we supposed to be the number 1 run defense. So that right there tells me we're not. Like, teams know we can stop the run, they'll be punting the ball. They wouldn't be going for it because they don't care.
I'm just like I said.
We're so good against the run because our Todd Bowles defensive scheme, his 3-4 hybrid, essentially puts us in a 5-2.
Yep.
So we match up number wise in the box
That's
when it
all
comes to
34
lineman
is.
against lineman. Our numbers match up in the run gap and scheme. Like
Which explains why you got the outside
that's it.
linebacker. Which explains, which goes to your point, which explains why the outside linebackers are dropping in coverage because we're in a 7-man front. You know,
Yeah.
with the outside linebackers, and then you put somebody in motion on one of the edges, outside linebackers on the side of the field, they're told to drop.
Yeah. So when you go in 10 personnel and we still have that same 3-4, we're outmatched. If you go 10, when you're outside of a run personnel offense against that 5-2 defense, that's why we get cooked. So you got outside linebackers, which should technically be 5, 6, or 7 technique defensive end in pass coverage. So that's his scheme, bro. Like that's his
It's
scheme.
not a great scheme. It's a scheme that can confuse you if you don't know what you're looking at.
Yeah,
Not
that's what
for
we were talking
today's
about
NFL.
earlier. Like, the players are more thinking than they are doing anything else.
The Bucs are in a very wonky position. They got to be very careful what happens next because if they don't get right, it's going to get ugly.
I'm waiting, bro. Buckos, I'm waiting for you. If we lose the next 2 games, I'm waiting for you to come on your channel and start cussing.
Well, you know me, I always have a moment, every year. Like even the
I'm
1-6
I'm waiting.
that block that we had with 1-6, I came on and I was like, okay, man, like, and then we proceeded to beat bottom of the barrel teams, and then everybody got pumped. You know what I'm saying? And then supposed to lose at home. You know what I'm saying? I already know the story. I know how
Yeah,
this works.
Broncos be having those crash out games every now and then.
I haven't had one yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I haven't had one yet.
Yeah, you ain't had one.
Dramatic games, yeah, but no crash out game.
What team do we have to lose to this year for you to have a crash out game?
The Cardinals?
Atlanta,
Well, there's a couple games that stand out that
Carolina,
would be a crash out game. One Carolina game, one
New Orleans.
Nevada crash out game. The Dolphins have won 3
The
other last 4.
Dolphins
Oh
I was
yeah,
thinking about that too.
if we lose
I
to the
was
Dolphins, I'm not,
I'm
I don't know
I'm
if I'll
The
be
I
Dolphins
was
don't fly
I
the
was
wall 3
thinking
in a
about
row,
flying.
though.
I was thinking about flying to Miami for that game, flying back home. And I'm like, bro, that's not an easy dub. At the beginning of the year, we were like, oh, that's a dub.
I don't think
Clearly,
Arizona's
it
going
is
to.
not.
I don't like the fact that we got to play Carolina twice in a 3-week stretch. But hopefully we'll be, if we can get the 4-0 in the division, I think that'll pretty much wrap it up, though.
We need 5 more wins. Period. No matter who it's against, 5 more wins. Give us 11. We'll be okay.
I mean, I feel like the Rams game, like you have to win those.
Can you confidently point out 5 more wins?
Come on, Panthers, Saints, Cardinals, Dolphins. That's 4, right?
And what, Atlanta's a toss-up game unless they
Yeah.
don't fire their coach because it's a Thursday night game.
Are you counting Panthers as both wins or just 1-1? Are we splitting?
I can count 4 guaranteed, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That'll put us at 10 wins. I can count 4 guaranteed. In my opinion, not saying guaranteed we're gonna win, but the 4 that I think we're gonna win. Which will put us at 10. And my prediction was what? Exactly. Right around. I know the team. I mean, I'm not blind of what the team is.
Yeah, you gotta look at it.
I just never can't get how folks say this team will win more than 12 games. Like, I don't get how that you can, like, some fans will be saying, oh, we're going 12-5, 13-4, or 14-3, or do I dare say
that was cute.
Like, how can you fix your mouth to say that, though?
Yeah. And it's like, especially looking at it now, like, you don't really, aside from the Saints, you really don't have any easy games. I'm not even considering the Cardinals easy either.
No,
they actually lost 5 games with 1 score.
Yeah. So, like, there's real possibility that the Bucs could lose like 3 games, like after the Rams, like no problem.
And like I said, if we play the Cardinals and they got a backup quarterback, you know how that always folds. We make a backup quarterback look like a superstar for that 1 week.
Yeah.
I mean, we just got to get better and we can and we will in some of these games, but it can get real ugly, folks. I don't think people understand how close we are from getting ugly.
Yeah, it's real ugly, especially with half a game for the Panthers. Like it can get like we could lose like momentum for the division win like that.
Because let's just say hypothetically we lose next week. That'll put us at what 6-5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Danger zone. Because then you got Arizona, Panther. You know what I'm saying? Like it can become very dangerous for the Bucs if we don't get right. Like it can get ugly, like bad wins. I mean, bad losses, like just bad, just like completely off the rails. Which I don't think it'll happen. But man, we are teetering bad because, like I said, we got 4 wins at the last minute, but those wins, woof.
Yeah. But why is it that why is it with the Bucs when it's time to we can never just we gotta comfortably we can't never just put it away and wrap it up. We gotta make it we gotta make us scratch our skin or make our blood pressure rise over stupidity like the way they'll start playing. Like, what are y'all thinking in these games? Like, because think about it, 2 years ago we had the division wrapped up. They let the Saints come in and just beat the brakes off of them for no reason. And you had to play all the way into the last week just to clinch the division. I think that was Baker's first year. So I mean, it's just like, come on, let's go ahead and take care of business.
Yeah.
I mean, would I like for them to beat the Rams? Would that be a huge boost? Yeah, but it just ain't gonna happen. And I hope I'm wrong, but it's just not gonna happen.
Especially too, we play the Rams at home or at their house.
Yeah, on Sunday night at that. That's what makes it even
prime
worse.
Time, yeah, it makes it even worse. It's prime time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna suck all day just sitting around waiting for the game to come on.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I said Buccaneers in the midst of midseason slump trilogy between week 6 and 11. The last 3 seasons, Tampa Bay in 2023, 1-5. In 2024, 1-4. In 2025, 2-3. They've had 3 losing streaks of 3+ games in each of their last 2 seasons this time of the year.
So the last 4 games were 1-3. Lions, Patriots, and Bills. So we're 1-3 the last 4 games. That's what I'm saying. Like this can become 1-4, and it's like, oh man, like and then with the question marks with Bucky and Godwin coming back, will they come back? I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Because the injury has to be so secretive, and we can't know anything that's going on.
And that's what kind of got me concerned with this injuries. Like if they do play next week, I think it'll be a limited fashion. I don't think it'll be, because Godwin basically one more, I got to sit down away from your career's done. You know what I'm saying? Like he came back early because they were so thirsty getting back. That backfired. 2 major leg injuries, so he won't be the same ever again. And you brought him back this year. It didn't look right. The fibula didn't look right. Didn't respond right. You sat him down for several weeks. Now you're about to bring him back possibly. And if this doesn't work, I need you to hang up the jersey. I need you to hang it up.
Because, save your career, dude. Like,
it's just not going to work.
Don't you keep walking even after you're done?
Right, because
if Godwin don't come back, if Mike Evans don't come back, that's like 50-60 mil of salary cap that we can invest in a pass rusher.
Like Mike will come back in probably week 13, 14-ish. But how big of an impact he would be, I don't know at this point. Because, even when he was in,
he ain't worth the money. He ain't worth the money he getting right now.
We paid them both $20 million, and they both have, and it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, you know what I'm saying? But that's a lot of money tied up into, 2 receivers, basically, 29 plus. And we can recover from it, but that's what we drafted at Mecca. But like I said,
you sacrificing drafting in the trenches, and now you ain't got no choice but to get wide receivers because McMillan probably ain't gonna ever come back.
Yeah,
Godwin probably done for. Evans is probably done for. Like you ain't got no receivers. You got a bunch of Jags.
Yeah. Receiver like Emeka will be great. He's gonna be great, right? But
he needs somebody. He needs some help.
Yeah, he needs some help. He needs some help. And he having a hard time. You can tell he's having a hard time. Like, because remember now, he's not a like Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson type receiver. You know what I'm saying? He's not a twitchy guy. You know what I'm saying? So I do understand that he's not a twitchy guy.
I would have gave Cincinnati a second round pick for homeboy that lineup opposite of
round.
what's his name?
I think Omeka is a better version of Chris Godwin coming out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think he's
What's
a
that
better
wide
version.
receiver for Cincinnati? Not Jamar Chase, but the other one.
T. Higgins.
T Higgs.
But we are gonna need a Mike Evans replacement though. We're gonna need that.
Okay.
We're gonna need a Mike Evans replacement.
I mean, I think it would have been easy to transition if from this year, if everybody would have been healthy. I think it would have been an easy transition and moving on from Mike and Chris. Particularly Mike, with him being over Mike is 33, 32?
32.
It would have been an easy transition for you to move on from him with that contract expiring. I think that would have been easy because you got a young receiver. You got speed. You got Memphis got some speed. Jalen got some speed, but I mean, but you ain't got that number one alpha dog like that. That's like that. But like I said, it's still too much. It's still too many holes that need to be addressed before we even look at that. Like, like I said, Lynch is gonna think, oh, I can find another receiver that become a number one that's in the third or fourth round. Like, you rarely find a diamond like that in the third or fourth round, in my opinion.
If you had like a Jalen Waddle or something to line up opposite of Booker, now you cooking with something. Defense is bracket at Booker, and then now you stuck. Like you ain't got nobody who can win 1-on-1, nobody who's a threat. Like they're just playing their same defensive coverage and not eyeing on nobody. Like we're full of excuses.
I got to see like the separation statistics of these guys last like 2-3 weeks.
We're super basic. We could be schemed against. We was talking about how Baker wasn't running anymore, and then today he finally started running and opened up the offense a little bit, which is cool. But it's like, bro, when we played Detroit, they talking, they're like, oh, they had a quarterback spy on Baker, and
Detroit had
that
whole
killed us.
secondary. Detroit had that whole secondary out. We couldn't do nothing. He had practice squad guys. Practice squad guys looking like first team all pros against us, making plays.
Great coaching. I think I seen something on my phone the other day that said the head coach of the Lions started calling offensive plays.
Yeah, Dan Campbell literally said, "I'm going to call plays," and they were going crazy. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I think our staff is not terrible, but it's not great.
Hey, our staff is not like that.
I mean,
I was looking at Vrabel last. It's good enough because it's the staff. You got 30 people, 30 plus people on your staff. Some people on your staff is good. A running back coach is good. I think we got one of the best offensive line coaches in the league. But as a whole, like, no, they're not like that. They can't. If you can't do the simple things and win, you're not like that. Football is not that complicated, though. Like, if you really think about it, it's not that complicated. If you can't run the ball, if you can't block, if you can't tackle, you really expect to win?
That's basic football 1-on-1.
It's not gonna happen. Football 1-on-1. Because I heard you talking about you want somebody like we need a big safety, somebody like violent. You want a violent player on defense, and I'm with you with that. But when I'm looking at this defense and schematically and looking at like the separation of plays, you don't see no safeties running in no alley because schematically everybody's doing their job. So a ball carrier or a wide receiver ain't got no choice but to run up in this alley, and somebody gonna meet him. They gonna vice the tackle. They gonna, near hip, near shoulder type stuff, and it's gonna be collision. It's not like that because they catch the ball and they got Nobody's within 10 yards away from them. So they getting yaks. They're wide open on the sideline. Toe touches. It's not good.
We ain't got nobody fast on deep. We ain't got no speed.
That's
Like
a problem. I said it earlier. I said our we're not explosive. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not like explosive like modern football right now. The way football's being played, you gotta have some explosive players, man.
Yeah.
Like guys that could just go, like running back, receiver, tight end. You know what I'm saying? We don't have that.
Yeah, we don't have the speed. And it was like I said too, like that's what makes the Dolphins game so difficult to judge is like who's gonna be fast with Waddle.
They're gonna scheme him open like they did.
Like if you do a go route, who's stopping him?
Mm-hmm.
We don't have that speed. We've never had that speed.
Travion Henderson, like we got Sean Tucker, but Travion Henderson and Williams kid from Arizona State from New England last week. You know what I'm saying? Like we're just missing like super explosive players. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I think Sean Tucker should get more carries. To be honest with you,
100%. He should start the game.
Yeah, even when Bucky comes back, like you just got to give him numbers. He's number 2, man.
He's more of a pure runner than Rashad. Rashad is just not a runner like that.
Right.
He's just relegated to third down. I mean, that's just what it is.
Like Sean Tucker's number 2.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. And the fact that they keep trying to deny this man and he keeps producing is a slap in the face.
Even when
he should ask for it. If they try that man like they did again, man, he need to ask for a trade or something. Well, it's too late. He need to sign elsewhere because he gonna get some money as a free agent. You can't tell me you're gonna keep Rashad White or keep him in front of Sean Tucker because of his pass blocking.
Man, get out here with that.
Yeah, the pass blocking can only go so far at this point. You don't even like need the pass block like that if you just keep running the ball effectively, sprinkle play action. Like you don't.
We couldn't do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, like we can't do that, but it's just like, yeah, the pass blocking thing it's just getting old at this point. Like it's like I said, it's all getting old. It's just consistently mid every single time, every year.
Unlike the beginning of the year, Baker had time to throw.
Yeah.
Charlie Heck ain't in there. Nah, I'm sorry to say.
That's what Bucko was saying too. Like Cody
makes a
Moss,
big difference.
Cody Moss,
let me put y'all on some game. Sam Darnold has thrown 4 picks. The Seahawks are in a position to win the game. They're going to get the ball with about a minute and 45, 50 minute and 40 left. They down 19, 21-19. Darnold has thrown 4 picks. Let that sink in for a second.
I'm watching it now.
Like the Seattle Seahawks defense, this is how people interceptions. If your defense is good, they're good. Period. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he did interceptions. Darnold has thrown 4 interceptions. If they win the game, they're not going to talk about the 4 interceptions.
Don't get mad at us, sir.
I'm trying to tell people, man, like, we've seen this a lot of times. You can turn the ball over, but if your defense is really like that, it is what it is. This is what I'm saying with the Bucs. Like, the Bucs have given up a lot of points, and it's getting bad. There's something broken. The Bucs got to fix it, man.
I'm not even sure they feel like there's a problem, honestly. I feel like the problems that we see as fans, they see something different.
Hey, you seen how far they got Seattle backed up inside the 10?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was pass interference right there.
Yeah, well. The Ravens and Browns are going at it. Shador Sanders in there.
Divisional game.
Brock Purdy back putting on a performance too.
Oh yeah, you know Purdy's gonna come back and he's
Yeah.
healthy. Man, Kittle's back. Ricky Pearsall's back.
Yeah, Kittle got 2 touchdowns. CMC got 2 touchdowns. Brock Purdy.
Oh, the NFC West, like if the Bucs was in the NFC West, they'll be last place. Like let's be like they'll get beat up too much. You know what I'm saying?
The coaching in that division's like night and day too.
Right. Well, they'll be better than Arizona, but that ain't, I mean.
Yeah, that's not something to harp home about.
I think we'll get beat up so bad in that division.
Yeah.
Like just bad, getting toe up. You know what I'm saying? Like the Bucs just need to get more, a little bit. They need, like, I think Sal been hitting this for a long time. They need some dogs.
Yeah.
Jesus, man. Like, where is our guys? Like, you be like, ooh,
thanks, bro. You need a couple dogs, man. You can win off of.
But unfortunately,
where's our Leonard Williams? You know what I'm saying?
But unfortunately, Jason Light doesn't like dog mentality. He said that's no place in our locker room. That's pretty much what it is.
He only like guys that are nasty, allegedly.
Yeah.
But answer me this: how can you be nasty but not be a dog? That's contradictory.
Well, he done drafted 3 offensive linemen that he said Dean was nasty, but they wasn't no dog.
His offensive linemen that are nasty, just like they block after the whistle or something like that, and they got missing teeth. That's nasty. That
No,
don't mean
his
you a dog.
definition is what was that center name? The redhead dude, Jensen, but he wasn't nasty because everybody talking about he was not nasty.
Dirty.
He wasn't even that. He was
when
not.
He was with Baltimore. When he was in Baltimore, he's the type that he'll fight.
I tell everybody this about Jensen. You remember when Buddy knocked Joe Flacco, hit that dirt when he was sliding, and he gonna try to come running on, push him. Why Sue was standing right there? He didn't do shit when Sue stood right there. He walked back to the huddle. Then Sue grabbed the backup quarterback and choked him. He's standing right there. He didn't do shit. That's why I say he don't. I say, man, he ain't nasty. He don't want to do
that. Stop smiling, Tristan Wirfs. Jesus Christ.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I just said we got too many people in the trenches that smile earlier. We got too many guys that's always smiling.
We got a bunch of Jerry McCoys and not enough Sues.
I always see Yaya's teeth.
I mean, it's just like I said, McCoy, he smiled too much, but I mean, he was the only one that could.
No dog.
He the only one that could be productive. That's all I'm saying. I ain't say he was a dog. I mean,
hey, the subject was where the dogs at?
We ain't got none.
McCoy was here for like 8 years, and
stop smiling.
The 1 year they got rid of him, they replaced him with Sue, who was a dog.
You don't
the type of production that Sue had.
You don't get dogs from small schools.
Nope.
Stop smiling, Tristan Wirfs.
Like, I get it. You don't want someone like bad in like the locker room, like mentality. I get it, but like you kind of need like a little bit of it. Like you gotta.
Let's define what's bad in the locker room. What do you define as bad? Like Pat-Man Jones bad or Aqib Talib bad? I mean, come on. Like you had him and
Chris Baker.
That's perfect for them. You don't need that type of energy in your locker room.
Yeah.
Somebody said Micah Parsons.
I reckon the bad is when you
just give me a dog at their position. Like, hey, at his position as a defensive lineman, he's a dog. Like
Micah Parsons wouldn't fit the locker room. What?
Are you kidding me?
What about Christian Wilkins in the locker room? He's
Hell no.
Other dudes, man.
No.
That's what I'm talking about. You can't have that in the locker room.
I thought you were saying they should go after him. I like hell no.
I don't want to come across as homophobic in this politically correct society.
Hey, no, he smiles too much. He a dog though.
Behavior.
He smiles too much. That'd be Jerry McCoy 2.0.
He a dog though. Hey, you can't have it both ways. He's a dog. You want a dog. Hey, Dennis Rodman was a dog, was he not?
Yeah.
You'll take him though, right? If you had an opportunity to get a Dennis Rodman type of player on this roster, you'll take him, right?
Yeah, but
regardless
Wilkins
of
makes the
the.
players feel uncomfortable because they don't want their dick sucked.
Hey, I could care less about all that. Hey, we have a job to do. This is a place of employment. Forget all that locker room talk, this and that. At the end of the day, bro, hey, you coming in here to do your job. Keep all that stuff over there. When you step across this line, do your job. I
I'm
don't care
sorry,
if you
but did
paint
you
your
say Dennis
nails,
Rodman? You said Dennis Rodman. I'm
a
sorry.
Dennis Rodman type player. Yeah, you be talking about dogs. Sal said, "Hey, where's our dogs at?" Dennis Rodman was a dog.
Yeah, he was fucking
So
around on
so
bitches.
So,
so if
Dad,
Christian Wilkins is
you
that type
want him?
of player, that's a
You want
dog.
Wilkins? You want Wilkins?
I'll take him. I mean, can our D line get any worse?
Would they say would he fit our scheme in a 34? Because he's more of a what? A four.
Well, yeah, they put him at a defensive end in the 3-4. He can play that,
He can
but
play the five technique in a 3-4.
I think, well, they had him in Miami as a defensive end in the
See,
3-4.
hey, this how you know you getting outside yourself. Because now we trying to fit a player for a scheme and all this other stuff. Not too long ago, you were saying Christian Barmore, right? Christian Barmore, whatever, because he
He's
was
D
a dog
tackle.
at Alabama, right? He was a dog at Alabama, right?
Yeah, he's a three.
He
He
got
was. He was.
he didn't play 3-4 at Alabama. They said, oh, he too small to play 3-4. His arms are short, this and that, blah blah blah. He went to New England, got in the 3-4. It don't matter if you're a dog, you are a dog. Don't matter if you in a 3 technique, 1 technique, 0-5. If you a dog, you a dog. Christian Barmore is a dog. Let's stop putting players and schemes on other stuff. Go get the dog. Go put the dog on the field and let them hunt. And we don't got none. We got a whole bunch of chihuahuas and Frenchies and stuff out there going
Yeah,
against pit bulls.
until we get that culture changed into something different, it's just not gonna. We're just not gonna get the dogs that we need. And
I
then
need the
that's just what
dogs.
it comes down to.
Well, Todd Bowles, is he under, how many years left on his contract?
Then they just
They
give him
just
an
renewed
extension.
him. They
They
gave
gave
him an
him an
extension.
extension.
They
Yeah,
gave him, how many years?
When it
3, I
three.
think.
But this is another thing too. It's just like, well, I get this was like more Tom than anything, but if Jason Light is like kind of like, I guess like hypocritical in a way in a little bit because all he talks about is like these guys ain't a fit for our locker room, and yet he sees what like Sue has done and like his past and still signed them anyway.
The Rams
And look
win.
at what you got. You got a Super Bowl.
Rams win. Rams are 8-2.
Ooh, Rams win 8-2.
19, they squeaked it out.
Yeah, he missed the hell out of that field goal.
Jason Myers missed the field goal, 61 yards. The fact that Seattle could have still won the thing, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, if they won, LA won't be that mad, so it's better for us.
No, they still going with dog walk. I'm saying they don't change day one rule.
Answer me this. The department or the talent evaluators. So we had 3 tight ends. We got Devin Cole. We got that dude who came out of Purdue. Matter of fact, he got a Georgia, like Peachtree Ridge High School. That's around here when they come.
Talking about Durham.
Him, yeah, Durham and Cade. Is between those 3 tight ends? Is there that much of a discrepancy or a gap in talent of why Cade Otton is the number 1? Like, what does he do so great that's better than the guys that's behind him? I'm just asking because it's
Not
like
where
I'm
he
trying
runs,
to
I
see like
guess.
how you evaluate talent. Like I've seen some things from Devin Cole.
Yeah,
I've
not the
seen him in
Got to get
Washington.
fired, man. Kevin Stefanski got to get fired. The Browns, they just a mess, man.
Did you see that touchdown though? Fourth and
Yeah,
one.
I saw it.
Man,
Kevin Stefanski got to go, man. He's a
what he trying to sabotage Shador though with that play calling? I'm like, come on, bro.
Kevin Stefanski not even calling plays.
Well, they trying to set him up for failure, but still, it's just he got to go. He should have been gone.
Right.
Matthew wants the Tony Dungy's 4-3 cover 2 defense.
Hey, Bucko, you seen that battle rap between Chess and J2? J2.
Who?
You seen that battle between Chess and J2?
Nah.
Well, you gonna be surprised.
I saw a stat during the game. I think I can't remember like what exactly it was, but they showed a stat like a Bucs tight end hasn't caught like a touchdown in like 17 plus games or something.
Yeah, we talked about that. We're the only team in the NFL with no touchdown at tight
end. Yeah, only team in the NFL with no tight end touchdowns.
The least amount of catches at 35. Like Jesus Christ!
Like literally one part of like your offense, like you're struggling to have receiver and running back, and you had a position where it's basically healthy, but you just had bad players.
I blame the offensive line a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, man, we're 6-4, so it's not terrible. But,
we're still in first place. We're
still in first place by half a game.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but you're kind of in panic mode, kind of because like this next 2 weeks can change everything.
The Bucs are teetering right now.
Oh, we're better than the Dolphins or the Jaguars. Huh.
Yeah, the Bucs got to get themselves together. But we're gonna wrap this up, fellas. We're gonna closing remarks, man, about the game today, man. What you saw, what you think needs to change or something. We're gonna wrap this up.
Yeah,
I'll go first.
Football.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Yeah. Overall, 32 points wasn't enough to win. Defense couldn't stop a nosebleed. If you want my honest opinion, like always, we pounding the table about the pass rush. I don't know what to say. It is a panic right now, even though we're still in first place in the division, but it is a panic. You let Carolina catch up to you a little bit, gain some ground when I needed Atlanta to beat them to keep it just to keep it, 1.5 games instead of a game now, if I'm not mistaken. But got the Rams next week. We'll see what happens, but it don't look good. So I'm gonna holler at y'all. Y'all have a good evening.
All right, buddy. All right, next.
I ain't really got much to say, man. We covered it all. Same thing.
Got it.
All right, peace, man.
Appreciate it.
I ain't got nothing. Do the little things. If your offense give you 30, defense stand up.
Nothing.
That's it, man. Run the football. I'm done.
Okay, appreciate it, Dada. And last but not least, Johnny Two Combs. Anything last words, man?
No, not much to say. I'm just, I think they'll come back strong in LA. People are a little bit too down on the team. That's all.
Yeah, we gotta tighten up. You know what I'm saying? We gotta tighten up. I mean, optimism. I don't really live off of that. When it comes to football, because the reality is a reality. The Bucs are struggling right now, basically. But we'll see.
You take care, buddy.
Appreciate it, man.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Bucs 6-4, half a game above the Carolina Panthers, who are 6-5. We got some things to clean up, man. We're not a bad team, folks. We're not a bad team. The world is not over with, but we got to tighten up. The Bucs got to tighten up, man. And we'll talk about it later on, tomorrow, maybe Tuesday, something like that. But we'll discuss some things, man. Like I have my moment, and kind of digest everything, watch the game again, and we'll see. Man, 44-32. Fire those cannons, seize the day, raise the flag. Hashtag why? Hashtag what is this? Hashtag what are we doing? Hashtag what does your eyes tell you? Hashtag what does trenches matter? Buckles like a signing out, man. Deuces.